believe, yes, they can be friends, but for a very limited number of men. Because most times, somebody catches feelings in those kind of situations, unless the man is gay, and like really gay, like gay, like...
Not bisexual.
Yeah, like gay, I am gay, so like, yeah. Unless the man is...
You're marrying a stranger.
From the way she's describing that relationship, sister, right, you love your parents, your parents love you, right? There's a way you love your sister, you want to protect her from like some bad guys. Like, I love my sister, that's why I'm doing these things for her. I'm making sacrifices because I'm doing it for family, I'm doing it for somebody that I love. And then there's a difference between, I love you, I can be in a relationship with you like because I love you, like I like you, I love you. And then there's a difference between just loving somebody and being in love, or experiencing like that real kind of love. That
like, no, it is actually a form of self-love. Me wanting to be a better version of myself, regardless of how, is self-love. I don't care how everyone else thinks about how that makes me feel. But for me, I will feel beautiful if I, let's say, do a nose job. And I would love myself more then than I would if I have my current nose.
It feels like you're sexual. Like, why do you want to marry somebody you're not sexually attracted to? You don't want butterflies, you don't want anything. You just want to be there.
Life
for like...
is not about sex.
So you are sexual?
No, she's not. She's not a sexual.
But
me, I understand where she's coming from.
Why should I marry someone? Why should I?
Should I cook for you?
Make my life about sex or anything like?
Should I cook for you?
I will overcome it or something. I don't know, but love, let me be scared of it till the end.
Remember the name I sent you about? We avoid risks. It might kill you, but like, why are you avoiding?
Heartbreak might kill you.
Yeah, you know. Personally, if I'm heartbroken, I feel it in my heart physically. I feel it in my heart emotionally, yes, and then I feel it physically too. There's a
then why that?
No, because apparently going through a heartbreak is compared to going through a heart attack.
But this is so, like, I don't know what a gentleman is, and I've never experienced a gentleman.
But you know,
I'm just judging. I just know Felicia is not a gentleman. Like, I don't know. Like, you're asking me the question is so deep. Listen, gentleman. No, if you think you're a gentleman,
listen. I get why Feli said never be on a podcast with 3 women.
No.
Next
I've
time
never
learn
seen an apple. I don't know what an apple is, but that is not an apple.
That is not an apple.
Okay. I'm just joking with Feli.
Viewer disclaimer. Before we begin, we would like to remind our viewers that the content shared on this platform is created for entertainment, discussion, and educational purposes. The opinions and experiences expressed by our guests and hosts are their own and do not necessarily represent the views of University Blog 360 or our entire team. Some topics discussed may include personal experiences, different perspective, and sensitive subjects. We encourage everyone watching to listen with an open mind, respect different opinions, and engage in healthy conversations. We do not intend to offend, criticize, or target any individual, group, culture, or belief. Our goal is to create a space where people can share, learn, connect, and have meaningful conversations. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoy the
Felicia, tunakusikiliza utakapokuwa attentive.
Haya jamani, tuanzeni. Why fat people fat?
Felicia, nikavaa hadi miwani jamani.
Okay. No guys, I can explain.
Don't explain.
Okay.
Kwanza mimi baada ya kuvaa hivi sitaka mse explain something else.
Listen, we are explaining kwa sababu ndo tunaanza.
Yes, I can explain because first of all, I planned to do this on the last episode, but then I got lazy, you get it? Then I was like, why not today? I had time today. I had the whole day, so I was like, why not? I know I just want to bring in some new looks, you know, and see how I'll be looking in each and every
For the record, he's the only man today, and he was like, I'm going to outshine all the ladies that are coming on the show.
Nah, bro.
And he has, so a win is a win.
That wasn't the plan.
Really?
And I don't think that I've done that though. Yeah, I look beautiful. I mean, come on.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, look. Oh.
His words, not mine.
Yeah, look beautiful. Yeah, look, you know.
Thank you.
Yes, so like before we head on and start on today's episode, I feel like we should first address what we've been talking about. By the way, you know, I feel like we don't finish conversations, man.
We don't. It's like we're a bunch of people who all have ADHD. The host and the guest.
Imagine.
We never finish a topic.
We never finish conversations at all. Like on the past episodes.
Do you mean that you don't finish them because you don't have enough time to finish them, or because like it always ends in a disagreement?
None of the above.
None of the above.
We just don't finish them. We just talk, and then we randomly change to something else. And we forget about what we were previously talking about.
It's not like you're not there when we're having these conversations. Why are you quiet?
I'm here.
She's here
Nothing to add.
She's shy.
No, but then for real, we don't finish these conversations, man, and we move on from conversation to another conversation. Like each episode has its own conversation. Given that we don't finish the past conversations, but I don't know what we should do about it. I really don't know.
Well, for that, honestly, I have nothing to say. I'm happy with whatever we do, even though we don't finish the conversations, because half of the time I can start saying something and I'll forget what it is. So
really, like we didn't finish that that argument that we had about if 50-50 will ever exist. Like we agreed that it will never exist. But then that conversation was left hanging. Like we didn't come to a solid conclusion about it. Then we didn't finish the conversation last time, the one that we had about dating culture, because it was almost about dating culture, you know. We got a little insight on Ecuador, how dating culture is there. Then we had a little perspective on the Arabian culture, I guess. From Morocco. Then we had a little snippet of the dating culture in the African communities, right? And we didn't, like, you know, come to a solid conclusion. First of all, we didn't define everyone, because, you know, each and every one of us defined the relationship in their own terms. And one thing actually intrigued me. What intrigued me is what our former guest said. She was in different relationships, but she was in love once. Did you hear that? Did you hear when she said that?
yeah.
I mean, that's something to think about. I mean, come on. She's been in different relationships, but only in love once. What does that mean? I mean, like...
It means like being in a relationship doesn't mean you have to be in love.
Yeah.
It's a
You could
relationship.
you know, loving someone is not being in love with them.
Okay.
I love you, but I'm not in love.
I'm not
with
in
you.
love with you.
It's two different things, and I feel like most people confuse that, and most people don't even, they go most times in their whole lives, they don't experience what being in love with somebody or what really being loved feels like.
Really?
They just love somebody. They don't experience that feeling of being in love with somebody, or somebody being in love with them, or getting that kind of love. Most people don't. We confuse that with loving somebody or just.
Can you guys crack it down for us? Like, what's the difference between? Now we have two terms, right? There is loving someone and being in love with them. Those are two different things, according to what Yal said, right? So can you like crack them down? Unless you got it.
Do you agree?
Do you agree?
That's
Being in love
Being in love
and
with
loving
is
someone is
completely two different things.
Yeah.
yeah, I agree.
You agree? I don't know, bro. I don't know.
If you have a sister, you love your sister, right? You love your parents. Your
Yeah.
parents love you, right? There's a way you love your sister. You want to protect her. You want to protect her from like some bad guys. Like, I love my sister. That's why I'm doing these things for her. I'm making sacrifices because I'm doing it for family. I'm doing it for somebody that I love. And then there is a difference between I love you. I can be in a relationship with you like because I love you. Like I like you. I love you. And then there's a difference between just loving somebody and being in love, or experiencing like that real kind of love that changes things into a different perspective. Because like being in love is different. It's not something you can really explain. It's not something that you can put. It's not something that I can put. Maybe somebody else with good vocabulary can. I don't have enough vocabulary, but it's not something I can put into words. But it's a feeling. It's a feeling that you have. It's a feeling that you decide that. It's a decision you make.
Or being in love with someone is a decision.
Yeah, it's a decision you make. It's a feeling that is. I don't know how to explain it, but it's different.
I think I kinda get a little bit what you're saying.
Okay, so with what she said,
Yeah.
I also wanted to say, like, I personally would not put my own words into defining it. I know they're different, but I would rather read to you what the difference is.
Go ahead.
So being in love with someone usually refers to the intense romantic stage of a relationship, which often includes either strong romantic and sexual attraction, butterflies, infatuation, or even obsession, or wanting to spend as much time as you can with that person, and idealizing that person to a point of overlooking their flaws. But loving someone is deeper and more enduring. Like, if you love someone, you care about their well-being even when it's inconvenient. You accept both their strengths and weaknesses. You're choosing to support and respect them consistently. So, for falling in love is the type of love I feel like that doesn't see reason. That's why it can lead to obsession. But you can love someone respectfully. You can love someone and learn to let go. But if you're in love, possibility of you letting go is very low.
That's where you get a heartbreak and all,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's when
although
it
a person
stings
who
the
you
most.
love can also hurt you,
Yeah.
but it's easy to survive in that type of love. Like, you'll be more forgiving even to someone you love. That's why, like, the people around you that you actually love, you're like, it's not like they don't piss you off to a point where you're like, I wish I never met this person. But still, you'll be like, you know what, regardless. It's the way they are.
It's my ride or die or something, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I hear you. Glory, what do you have to say about this?
Nothing to
Aish, Glory
like
also died.
everything is explained.
Really?
I can't say much about it because I just know about loving someone, not falling in love. So I've never experienced it. So, I
so
don't
you've
know.
never been in love?
No, I know I love my family.
No. That's what I'm asking. Have you ever been in love?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you've
What
never-
have you been doing? How old are you?
You can say you're. Oh yeah.
We
okay.
have a shy one, guys, today. We have a shy
Yeah.
one, so we are going to try to accommodate her.
What
It's
has
cool.
she been doing for
No.
20 years in her life?
But then
She's
she's
been
lying to us.
focused
Eh?
on her family. Did you
focused
hear the
on
first
her
thing she
stuff.
said?
Like,
I've been studying.
things are getting out of hand. 20 years old.
She's lying to
And
us.
then-
Well, no,
Even try
she's
to
in
love
for a
someone.
ride. If she's not lying, she's in for a ride.
Yeah, if she's
There's
not
a
lying-
first time for everything.
Yeah,
It's not a
sure.
must.
If she's not lying,
That's why I
then
said there's a first time, not that it's a must. There's a first time for everything.
if she has never been in love, then wow.
I don't think all 20-year-olds in the world have the.
I know,
fallen in
I
love.
know-
I know people like
it's
that,
okay
yeah.
to not.
Do you wish to be in love someday?
Yeah, someday.
You know, she's giving me what vibe? She's giving me a vibe of I'll wait for my Mr. Right type of thing, my Prince Charming, you know.
Really, that's the vibe you're getting, because that's not the vibe I'm getting.
What's the vibe you're getting about?
I'm just getting like, men are trash.
Damn, man, you can be right. I mean, there's
Because you know,
that.
having the mindset of men are trash usually, it's gonna take you a while to fall in love. Because every man that comes for you, just be like, eh.
But then she has never been in love, right?
Yeah.
I don't think
Where is this coming from?
I don't think she even tries to be in love. That's the thing.
Yeah, no, like
She's
you know,
not
it can be
entertaining
justified.
it.
It can be justified from a person that has been hurt before, you know, to be like that, like men are trash or stuff like that. But like, where is the origin of this feeling?
Social
Like,
media.
where is it coming from?
Social media.
Social media can influence you like
media.
that.
Stories
Okay.
like
From friends.
from friends, or just
And that's
sort of-
really interesting. You know what Ace once said? There are two types of experiences. There are those experiences where you go through something, you know, personally, and then there are other experiences whereby you go through them like based on the people that surround you, then you gain some experience.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the type of experience you are talking about right now, right?
based on the people.
So you're surrounding with people who are always hurt.
Yes.
Damn.
Some are in love, but at the end of the day, they end up being heartbroken. Like, it's just the same cycle to me. Like, the same
And
cycle.
you would rather not participate in
Yeah,
such.
I'd rather marry my friend or just be in a relationship with my friend or something, rather being vulnerable to someone who I know at the end of the day would break my heart.
Might, not
So,
will.
so
Might.
you're just
Will.
scared.
I'm scared, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's scared.
You know, but I feel like if you let fear consume you, you will never live your life. That type of fear, like fall in love and get the heartbreak, learn from it.
So that,
Like learn from everything is a learning experience.
you remember the
You know, if those words came from me, she would take it very differently.
Why?
Trust me.
I think for
Because
me,
I was thinking the same, but I didn't want to speak it
Yeah,
out
because
loud.
I have a couple of fears as well, but most of the time I'm like, I can't be that much of a pussy.
let me say, for me, yeah, I can hear you, but I'd rather be scared of love. Everything else, I don't fear of something that I will overcome it or something, I don't know. But love, let me be scared of it till the end.
Remember the name I sent you about we avoid risks in life so that we can die safer. So that's what she's doing.
Okay.
We are avoiding those risky moves so that we can. At the end of the day, you're gonna die. Like just get your heart broken as fast as possible so you can move on in life.
Like, I won't care.
You are avoiding risks so that you can die safely. Like why are you avoiding? Like, a heartbreak might kill you, but like why are you avoiding?
I have broken kill.
Yeah. You know, personally, if I'm heartbroken, I feel it in my heart physically. I feel it in my heart
feel it
emotionally,
hurting.
emotionally, yes, and then I feel it physically too. I remember there's a
Then why that?
No, because apparently going through a heartbreak is compared to going through a heart attack. The feeling someone feels when they
Then
go through a heart attack
thank
is
you
the
for
feeling
all
someone
the
feels
You
when they're
see,
heartbroken.
this is what I was scared about.
Thank
But
you
then,
for telling
listen,
No,
but
listen.
then so what?
No, listen,
It's not
listen.
like you're gonna die from it.
Ace, listen, she's fragile. Damn, what are you guys trying to do?
We are
She's
not
already fragile
tough
from
love, tough love.
Yeah.
There's different forms of love, and this is our love. you
Yeah,
know? We
I
have
get
to be
it.
honest. She has to take it like a G.
I'll take it, but
Yeah.
She would rather not, you know, indulge
Yeah,
herself
I
in
guess it
Maybe they
happens.
call it
It
pussy
happens. There are
for it.
certain things that people would never do.
But
and
then,
it's fair.
you see, from where she's coming from, she's saying she'd rather fall in love with a friend. I feel like that heartbreak would hurt her more than if she could open up to
No,
a stranger,
because-
right? Because you would have trusted your friend not to do.
no, you know what I mean by a friend? I mean, like, I know I won't be sexually or butterflies or anything.
How
they
do
talked
you know
about.
that in the
So-
future that feeling wouldn't come? Because you know.
Because
let-
I've been with them for a long
no,
time.
no, no.
till
Let
now.
me
Oh, you've
tell
been
you.
with them.
No. Like,
Wait, I have an example, okay? I've once told this to someone. Like, if you have a type, like let's say you only like tall guys and whatever, or light-skinned guys and guys that are funny and whatever, stick to your type. When I say that, I mean that if a short guy comes and approaches you, don't give him an opportunity. Because the moment you give him an opportunity, he's gonna have a good attribute that will attract you to him. So don't put yourself in a situation where you have to see the good in someone, no? My point being, you've decided to, when someone is your friend, there's a boundary you've not crossed. Now you get married to that friend. You've already crossed the boundary that you shouldn't have. Within that time, you've taken a vow. So there are certain things you'll be respectful about. You're not sexually attracted to that person, but you can't be sexually attracted to anyone else because you're in a marriage. Now, by that time, he will be doing things that he wasn't doing before just because your circumstances have changed. What if you fall in love with that person then? That type of heartbreak will kill you.
Would
and
kill
then
you.
I'm not marrying a friend.
You're
You
marrying
know,
a stranger.
From the way she's describing that relationship, it feels like you're sexual. Like, why do you want to marry somebody you're not sexually attracted to? You don't want butterflies, you don't want anything. You just want to be there
Life
for like.
is not about sex.
So you
I
are
just-
sexual.
No, she's not.
I'm not
she's
a
not.
sexual,
She's not a sexual.
but-
Me, I understand where she's
Like,
coming
why
from.
should I marry someone? And like, why should I
Should I cook for you?
make my life about sex or anything? Like,
Should I cook for you? Should I cook for you?
Like,
Cook.
I might be wrong though. I just feel like, you know, she's the type of girl who wouldn't, you know, there
Say
are things that people say and then there are things that people do. I don't know if you get that. There are things that people say and then there are things that people do. So I just feel like she's saying these things.
Okay.
And it's cool to do that, you know, it's cool. Like, you can have a...
which things?
Like you're acting. This
Like, which
at the end of the day, you're
like,
gonna get married. You're gonna have sex. You're gonna have kids. You're gonna fall in love.
And you're gonna like it. And you're
She
gonna
just, she just said that she's
fall in
not
love again after the
comfortable. Yeah,
heartbreak.
she's not comfortable talking about it. on camera.
Okay.
Well, I didn't take it the way you did. I took it like she's saying it, but once she experiences it, she'll say something else.
Yeah, there's
It's like
that.
this.
Yeah, there's that.
I've never experienced any of it, so I don't know. I'm young, but no. Okay, but what was I saying?
Listen, I want to say something. You know,
Okay, wait.
No, let us speak. Let us speak. Let us finish.
I've never
Are you
experienced,
don't like
so
to
I'm
let people
saying.
finish?
Listen, what was I saying? Shit. But you said that I'm acting, right?
I didn't say you're acting.
no.
She said you're acting. I didn't say you're acting.
Okay.
I said there are
But
people that people.
he
there are
implied
things,
that.
there are things that people say and then there are things that people do. That's
I'm
what I
saying
say.
this because I know my heart or myself that I won't easily open
Open up to someone.
Yeah.
or be vulnerable or just fall in love or something. So
Easily,
I
right?
won't experience those stuff till I fall in love with somebody. You know what? It's just
We
It's
get
hard.
We put you in a spot. It's okay. It's okay.
You know,
We can let the
You know
viewers
what?
decide if they want to finish your sentence.
you know.
Don't worry.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish that sentence for her because I used to talk to. I talked to her maybe like 2 days or 3 days ago, and she said like, there's a type of man that she knows. There's a type of person that she's waiting for, and if that person comes her way, she's gonna leave the room right there, and then she's gonna be like, oh yes, let's go. So she is waiting for someone. She is
okay.
exactly.
Waiting for someone, exactly. But also, you know, I was speaking to you because I didn't want to go out with that one person, and you were forcing it. So I was like, hell nah, no, I want this person. I don't want this person. So I was just telling you so that you could stop. But it's not like when a guy who is perfect or something comes on my way, I'll be like, because like outward appearance does not, because I know if I meet a guy like that, he's my type, I'll be in love. Like I know I'm just.
You're just
gonna
a
be sexually
girl.
attracted.
She's just a girl.
I think so. I don't know. I think so.
Okay.
I don't know, but I think so.
No, let
I
her
have a
finish,
question.
let
I
her
have a
finish.
question for you because we've found a conversation that you're willing to talk.
Yeah.
So you've said that if you meet a guy that what is that na 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 na?
No.
Like what do you think? Because you said it's not entirely physical. Is it entirely physical or physical is not there? You can be with an ugly person to your
No.
Not that ugly,
Okay,
but
then-
no more ugly.
Which is okay. So
You know-
like, what would you see in a guy and be like, this is the type of guy I would give my time, not your love, your time, because that's how it starts.
What would you entertain?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would entertain. I think so. I don't know. Yes, appearance, physical appearance is there,
It
but
matters.
also
It matters, yeah.
it matters, but not that much
Yeah,
to me.
yeah.
Trust me, like because I'll see a guy doing this type of stuff, and I'll be like, but he's not even that good looking, you know, and he's normal. But I'll be like, okay, you know. But also, physical appearance matters. Yeah.
Okay.
But
I don't know. I gotta tell you something. You know, this guy who have personal faces, they bag these type of ladies a lot. I don't know how they do it. I don't know what they see
Personality.
in them,
It's, you know, for some reason men do not like to believe women. When we tell you it's personality, but it doesn't mean that you still have to be appealing to me. My appealing doesn't mean it's gonna be Glory's appealing, you know? That person to Glory could be very ugly, but to me that person could be very appealing.
Very appealing.
But it's the way they talk to you. So, like, for example, I've noticed that a lot of men around me, like not around me, but around us. When I say around us, I think we all get it because I'm trying to sugarcoat the
Yeah,
situation.
it's cool.
So these men, like the way they start talking to a girl, like they have this assumption that they can just text you. Okay, let me give you an example. Me and Sait were talking to someone, and then we were telling that person, like, a lot of guys don't know how to approach a woman. Like, and if we would start a course, we might even get some money, because you just need to learn the type of woman that you're talking about. And then the way you go to her, don't go the same way to Glory.
True.
Like, Glory might want a funny guy, and then Saint doesn't want a funny guy. And then that funny guy wants to go to Saint and crack a joke. What do you think Saint will think?
Yes,
In her head, she'll be like,
bruh.
look at this idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the whole point.
And there's been an actual debate about it, saying that men are actually losing their reads, bro. Men are actually losing that. It's an art, you know, to bag a girl, different type
They are
of girl.
using the same
They're
technique.
using the same. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. Is this real? I mean, coming from you, it means actually.
We should
it
start
is
a
out
one-on-one course with a few people, and then they'll give you their
I've
survey.
been telling the producer of this show to give us a dating show. We should have a dating show so that
For
we can-
glory.
for glory, yeah, you know. Maybe we can find someone who bag her,
Yeah.
you know, and give her all those type of
And-
experiences.
And since we've already seen from this conversation that Glory wants to play the mysterious card,
yeah, she's
that will-
playing the mysterious
Yeah, that's
type
gonna make
that
it
will be
Yeah.
our time to actually figure her
to
out.
figure her out.
So what do you think? You're
Would
not
you-
gonna be forced to
Yeah.
like that person. You can say no to all the guys that will be chosen. But would you be up for it?
Up for it. If we started dating,
You're thinking a lot
If
of
she would have
choices.
said yes, I would have been like, my assumptions about you are very wrong.
very wrong, yeah.
I
Okay.
think so. No, okay.
No, you wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it.
But you know, you give me the type of vibe of those girls who are watching these shows, like, I don't know, Love Island, you know, those type of shows. You watch those shows, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
why not?
No, I'm just saying, you give me
Why
that.
did you like after she said yeah? You looked at me and you kind of looked at Saint. Like, what does that supposed to mean?
Nah, I mean, you know, guys, come
Do
on.
I look like the type of girl who watches Love Island?
Bruh, nah, get out of here.
I've watched Love Island.
I know you have, but then you don't give me, you know, I wouldn't say it like.
There's
Why?
specific type of girls that watch Love
Yeah,
Island.
let's
No,
ask.
no, it's not a specific type of girls, but then you're this type of girl, one among them that will be, you know, up to watch those type of shows. And I'm not
So
saying it's
anything
not coming from
entertaining, I can watch it.
yeah, I know they are for you. I wouldn't watch them, but then
Okay.
they will be entertaining for you. I'm not saying it like, you know, I'm judging or something. Nah, I'm just saying, yeah, and that's it, guys. Now there's another thing also. There's this thing of best friendship that is going on also. Have you guys seen it on the socials?
Best
I've seen
friendship
it a
how?
lot. Like, you know, people have been debating a lot. Like, a male and a female guy can never be best friends. What's your take on that? You believe that type of
Let's
friendship
listen to
can
Glory
exist? I would like to hear what Glory has to say. And for her,
I
just
think
saying.
so. There is nothing like that.
Dang.
So you believe they can't be friends or they can't be best friends?
I think so. I can't speak much about it because
You have a male bestie.
I don't have. That's why. So I don't know. Like, I've never considered. No, I have male friends, but they're just friends. But I've never had a best friend like who is a boy, and so I don't know how does it feel like.
And
Maybe
none,
I might. I don't know. I just don't know.
none of your friends, like the people that are close to you, have this type of relationship? No?
No,
No?
I'm close to friends who are just also by themselves,
Themselves.
like Sally and so they don't have. No. Actually, sorry.
Okay.
Sally has a male best friend, but I don't know if it's. I can't speak about it.
Oh.
You don't know if it's a best friend or you don't know if.
No, I know it. He's.
He is a best friend.
Yeah.
But then
I
you
don't
don't know
if
what's
it's
going
best
on.
friend or just close friends. You know, people take these categories of best friend, close friends very seriously. So
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
you wouldn't be the judge of
I
it.
am not the people, please.
You wouldn't
She had
judge.
to put herself in a position of
Like,
like
nah, I ain't the judge
before
of
they
that.
come and attack me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay.
Would you have a best friend? Like, if
Male best
a
friend.
male best friend?
at this, no.
At this
This
age.
age-
Wait, no. Remember what I
At this age, is
remember what I
insane.
said though?
Ah.
She's the type of being a trash type of girl.
Yeah.
So what position would he give a man enough for that man to be a
For
best
that-
friend?
Yeah, okay.
If she thinks he's
And
trash.
she even said she's not ready to be vulnerable. in
Yeah.
front of a guy.
So,
Yeah.
but then it's friendship. What vulnerable? Okay.
Best
it comes. It comes.
I've
with
stopped,
that.
guys. I've
Shoulder
stopped.
to
Yeah.
cry
It
on.
comes with that. What
Shoulder
about
to
Sam?
cry on.
What's your take on that?
I believe.
Do you
There
have a
is-
male best friend?
No, I don't. I don't even have a best friend. Like even a female, I don't. But I believe, yes, they can be friends, but for a very limited number of men, because most times somebody catches feelings in those kind of situations, unless the man is gay and like really gay, like gay, like
Not bisexual.
yeah, like gay. I am gay, so like yeah. Unless the man is gay, most of the times somebody catches feelings, cause that's somebody. If it's your best friend, that's somebody you tell everything to. That's somebody like, I know you, so they know your flaws. They know you, like they know you as a person, and that's really you're in a thin line of falling in love with that person. Cause as much as I know you as a person, I love you as my best friend, and those kind of relationships, you reach a point, somebody breaks your heart, and then that's the only person you can lie to.
A male
They
best
should-
friend?
Yeah, that
you
male
mean
bestie.
someone else, an external person.
another
breaks-
person, yeah.
Okay.
And then these male besties are like, okay, I'm sure to cry on. At that point, at some point, in that vulnerability, at that point, your heart, and that's the only person you can go to. Okay, maybe you have other people you can go to, but okay, he's a male bestie, and you go to him, and she's gonna go crazy. So,
Interesting.
What about you? What's your take on that, Ace?
I have male friends,
Okay.
but the thing is, I don't take them like my best friends. I just like I take them like my brothers. Like my family knows them like that. But then, the falling in love part. The thing that's what she said is what Saint said is that these people know you and you know them, like flaws and everything. The way I know their flaws is something I would never date. Personally.
That's my point.
You get my point? It's like
I do.
the fact that I know
understand
everything
that.
about you is exactly the reason why I don't want to date you. What's the sense of mystery that I'll get that will give me an opportunity to fall in love? Nothing. Like everything I know about them is like, The
Okay.
fact that women can even fall in love with you is a disgrace to women.
Explain this to me. You're married to somebody. You've been 10 years in marriage. You know everything about this person. How do these people still stay in marriage?
That's a different case.
That's a different case.
And
bruh.
why I'm saying that, because one of my friends got married. So
It's a different case. Saying.
what am I? I'm supposed to be like, I can't text him now. I'm so heartbroken. No, he's a married man. Of course, I'm not going to text him, and my life will still move on, regardless of the fact that he's my brother. He calls me even after 2 years. Let's say we don't talk for 2 years, and he calls me and he's like, "Bro, it's been a while. How have you been?" You think I'll take offense? I'll be like, "How's the marriage been? How's everything?" That is real friendship.
Exactly.
That's why I said I take them like my brothers. There is no point of romance that is going to appear
It's
there.
not. No. You mentioned a point that you know everything about him, and that's the reason you're not gonna get married to him, right?
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
you're
fall
gonna
in love with them.
him, right?
Yes.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, imagine you're married to somebody. You have 10 years. You're 10 years in marriage, and then these people still find ways to fall in love with each other.
Because I am married to that person. If I was dating, I would have left and gotten tired. That is the truth.
So you mean to say if you get if
The vows are the only reason people stick to that marriage. If that is why they are vows.
I don't-
That is why marriages that, like court marriages, are very easy to break.
as much as you say the
Because-
vows are the only reason, I don't really think
It
like,
is a choice, darling.
But
Trust
then
me,
also,
love fades.
yeah, we have
It
to
comes
agree
and
to
goes.
disagree.
I
Also.
know, but then that's why I say when Drex, you asked me a question, I said love is a decision.
Yeah, she said
Love
that.
is a decision.
So
You
those best
deciding
friends,
to stay.
those best friends are
the best
choosing.
friend.
The topic
Leave
was
the-
best
yeah,
friends, so not
okay.
leaving
Now,
them.
now talking about marriage, you say like you are never if you are the boyfriend or the girlfriend, right? You're just gonna leave the person because you already know everything, you already know the flaws, and like what's the reason to stay in marriage? To stay in the relationship? You're gonna break up with that person, right? And the reason of somebody staying in love or keeping up with somebody is because they made a decision. It's all about the vows. Even if I'm not married to somebody, as long as I decide to keep falling in love with you every day when I wake up. I decide to
Depends
choose
on
you.
what you do, Saint. A nigga beats me, and I'ma be there and be like,
Alright,
I decide to stay because
Okay,
no.
that's a different case. That's a different case. I just
Potato,
said, you
potato.
know,
Don't change the scenario. The scenario is the fact that me leaving. I will
I'm
leave.
talking about the scenario that
Even
you
if
love
they don't
someone.
I love someone, but if I'm no longer infatuated with you, I'm not gonna force myself to stay just because of a promise I made 10 years ago when I was young. Because imagine I start dating a guy at 18 and I say that I'm choosing to love this person for the rest of my life. 30 years later, I am not compelled to remain with the choice I made when I was a teenager. I have a right to say, you know what, bro, enough is enough. I don't think I see the spark anymore. You're boring. I don't want to do anything with you. Like, I loved every moment that we spent together, but I don't want my following moments to be with you, respectfully. And people might think I'm like whatever, I'm a bad person, but this is just, you know, I'm entitled to my opinions.
Yes, you are entitled to your opinion. Why are you even trying to back yourself up? I'm also getting a side of Saint. I feel like Saint is a keeper, right?
Yeah.
You understand that?
Do you think so?
First of all,
She's like, no.
listen, let me tell you something. Saint explained herself that she wouldn't have a best friend, right? But then if she did have a male best friend, she's the keeper type of girl, you know, like, you know. So I also understand her. But Saint, let me tell you something. I have a female best friend for 15 years right now. You know, it's been 15 years. I met her in 2011.
I'm sorry. Can I laugh?
You can't. No, like for real.
It's not that I'm denying that you don't have such a friend. I'm just shocked that you haven't dated that friend.
And it has never crossed my head. No, but then I understand I understand like where, I've never dated her. I understand where y'all are coming from. Because, you know, it was even hard for me to, you know, my big brother doubted me. You know, since, you know, I've known her since primary. You get it? So my big brother always thought, because her name kept on coming up, you know, coming up in our conversations, during family dinners. So my brother had to ask me, like, who is Tina? You know, that type of thing. And I was laughing about it because I didn't know another way to explain it better than what they were thinking. For them, a nigga be mentioning a girl's name like that, nigga, you are something now, you know. But then it's never been like that. And it's 15 years right now. And I just take her like a sister at this point. I don't know if you get it, she's like a sibling. It's like you telling me now I can be able to fall in love with Precious. I can't. You know, that's how I know her.
Exactly the point.
Precious is family, I understand.
Exactly.
But then how I'm feeling about Tina.
The feeling with Precious is not just about blood, it's also about the relations they've built while growing up.
Yeah.
So that relation is what he's comparing to with the friend.
But the thing is, Felician, you don't feel like you can ever fall in love with Tina because you love her as a sister now.
Yeah.
Like you love her as not as a best friend. Like she
is the best
friend.
friend.
There's a way
I
now
understand
you
what
love
Saint
her
is saying.
as a sister. Like I want to protect you. Like to me, you are now like family. Like I can never even go talk around. And then there's people who you're my best friend. Like you're my friend.
They don't take it to familiar love.
I'm just gonna kiss you on the forehead. Like you're my bestie. It's not like not sisterly love. No. You love like a brother. Like right now, you are in a position where like, this is my young, like this is somebody I'm supposed to protect. If I feel like, oh, you're going in the wrong direction, I'm gonna point that out. I'm gonna be like, no, don't do this. Like a brother, you understand? Yeah. That's why that thought doesn't even come in your head. But for most men, it's just, you're my friend, you're my best. Like I'm not gonna take you.
They're not taking it. They're not putting familiar love in that relationship. They're like, like if you wanna tap, I'll tap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
That's crazy.
At this point in life.
No, listen, before we proceed, Sada, you're saying the phrase still let do us apart shouldn't be taken literally. That's what you're saying.
Shouldn't be taken literally. If I'm in a relationship, not in a marriage. That's why I said if I'm 18 and we're dating until we're 30, like 30 years later, and I said I love this person to death, then in that particular case, you should be allowed to say no. But if it's a vow, like I am getting married to that man, I will make a choice that because we are bound by the vow that I tied myself to you. I'm a religious person, I'd like to believe so. So the fact that I've bound my soul with that vow, I'll stay regardless, unless you do something that is life-threatening to me. I wouldn't stay for that, respectfully. So before you attack me.
Yeah, because I remember that conversation very well, and that's what she said. Like that's what she clearly stated.
I thought in marriage.
No, not in marriage.
Bro, and I think we should take this time and opportunity to talk to the people out there, bro. The moment you decide to take those vows, you should take them seriously.
Them.
Yeah, like you should take them very seriously. I mean, you can still have the whole time in the world to do what you want to do before that.
I was like, okay.
You are giving me
To
an
hold
eye.
around.
No. I was like, what?
You
Yeah.
have the
But
whole
then-
time to hold around before you get married.
Yes, sir.
That's not what I said.
But that's what I meant.
That's
But
what
then,
you implied.
what I'm saying is, the moment you decide to take on that stand, wherever where it is, and take those vows, nigga, you gotta put yourself together and just hold them up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So another thing that I would want, this is a very uncomfortable conversation for me, but then
Okay.
still I would want to hear what you guys have to say about it. Do you people believe that, because currently, like recently, there has been some uprisings about men and their mental health and how they should be able to express themselves. It is said that men are not able to express their feelings very well. Hence, that's why, researchers have come out and said that we die more than, the rate of the male to female ratio.
Suicide.
Yeah, we are high because of that, and suicide and stuff, and all that stuff. So they came with a solution saying that there is a lot of solutions. Of course, they should first of all be able to talk about how they feel. They should be able to express themselves, therapy, all these type of things. What are your take on that? What are your takes on that actually? What do you people think? Do you think that men should be able to, I don't know, because listen,
Like, is the
the
mental
only
health of
problem,
men
the only
addressed the way
problem
it
I'm
should
having
be?
with this, is what I feel like. There's a certain type of, and it goes both ways, yeah. There's a certain type of way that men can, since there's the society, of course, and how we are raised and how we, there's that. But then there's a way we express ourselves, which is not very clear to females. I don't know if you get that. And them not understanding that part of us, for me, I think is the agenda that they're trying to push to try and bring up all these other things. That's my own personal view. And
By bring up, what do you mean? That this issue has been brought up by women?
I feel like, I feel like women
It
are the ones
wasn't.
that are pushing it forward too much.
It wasn't.
Really?
Nope.
It was men themselves. For real?
Yes, and it is because since back in the day, women were being oppressed and it affected their mental health, the focus was on women. But now the focus has been on women so much that men have been put in a spot where their opinions do not matter. Obviously, statistically, not like I'm speaking for all the men in the world, no. But yeah. So now, okay, if we've been helping women, now they've risen to a point they no longer need help, but they still want that help to remain the same way. You get what I'm saying?
I do, but then what I don't get is the fact that the way this agenda is being pushed and put out to the society, the methods that they're trying to portray it in a certain way that I don't like. They're trying to paint a picture that I don't like. I don't know if you get it.
You don't like therapy. Of
It's
course, you wouldn't
not
like.
about therapy. It's not
I
about
know, I'm
therapy.
just saying.
It's not about therapy. Listen, let me tell you something.
Make us understand.
Yes, let me make you understand. There is a certain political leader. I heard him talk about something that was going on. It's obvious that there is a certain type of white supremacy that is going on in the world. I don't know if you get that. But then we have the UN for that, you understand? And who are the UN? We are the UN, right? I mean, if you understand, like, the UN comprises of all nations in the world that have, that want to be there, right? So when there are some things that are going on there, laws, bylaws, whatever that is being discussed, it is being discussed by different nations, right? So I don't understand what the guy now was saying is that he does not understand why some things are being pointed out to some other nations, while some other nations are not being pointed out, while the UN comprises of all of us. Like, why do you get to be the judge of something while we also are a part of it? So now what I was trying to create is a picture of how I'm viewing it based on what I'm saying right now, the male type of thing, because I wouldn't come out to you the same way you expect me to come out to you. I have my own ways to express myself, and if you don't understand them, that's on you. I shouldn't be blamed for that. I don't know if you understand. But then what they're trying to do is change what has been going on for centuries, that you shouldn't act like this. You should.
Can you repeat the question you asked us at the beginning?
What question?
Like, how did this conversation start? What did you say? Like, genuinely, I want to remember.
Damn, I just wanted us to discuss about that. I want to take your views on it. I want to understand what you people, what are your takes on that type of topic?
That is what I want you to say. Like, I feel like at the beginning you said mental health of men.
Exactly. That's
And
that's
then
where
now,
we are.
like when you explained the UN issue, you explained a particular situation about mental health.
I was trying to tie
Okay,
it.
so I want you to get to that particular situation because I feel like we can't comment because it's very ambiguous.
Let me rephrase. What I'm saying is there's a certain way or a certain type of way that people want men to come out like. But then what I'm saying is men are already doing it. I don't know if you understand.
Can you give an example of what people want men to come out like?
People want you to come out and say what you're feeling. Like, express. Yes,
You know,
am.
I feel like the way people say men should say what they're feeling, they don't mean you should say it to the world. They mean you should say it to your closest people, which can be your fellow men.
Which men are already doing.
Then
That's my
men
word.
should come out and say we're already doing it. You do know that UN has a section of mental health
I
for
wasn't
men.
talking about you.
No, I'm giving an example.
Yeah.
Do you know? Like, do you know that it's not like UN fights for both gender rights, right? So there is a platform that allows men to be able to say like, we are already doing this. So whoever is saying that we aren't should quit it.
That's what, and you know what? You have understood what I'm saying. What I am saying is that men have their own ways to express how they're feeling. But then what I'm against is the way how this agenda is being pushed out to the world. I don't like the picture that is being painted saying that men behave like this, they should not behave like this, they should behave like this. And that's why I'm saying this agenda is being pushed by the other agenda because
what do they say?
don't
How do men
understand.
behave? What
I
do they
feel like
say?
that's also the issue that is making. Yeah, that narration is what I'm feeling
what don't you like hearing
because I have not met that narration in my feed.
Why don't you like
So it's
hearing
giving
that
me a
people
hard
are saying
time to
men
understand.
do this and not this? Like what exactly? Because if you say that thing exactly, maybe I might have something to say. Because when I said that, it's just emotions. Like I just say like I don't like it, and it's nothing that you cannot even change. Even if it goes out there, like it's something you cannot even.
Or how do you want men to express their feelings?
You can go ahead and say what you wanted to say. Then maybe you can start off from
That
there.
was my question.
What was your question?
Want men to express their feelings.
I don't want them to do it in a certain defined way because I said they're already doing it. I can have a problem right now. I know a person to talk to. It wouldn't just be you.
Okay, I have a question. What about the men who don't have a person to talk to? Do you want people to tell them, to advise them?
You see, that's where now I come in and say that if the situation is like that, then it should be put that there are a certain group of men who don't know to do 1, 2, 3. There is ways, and I don't know what is this, institutions that can help them deal with this type of things by doing 1, 2, 3. That would be very general and
I feel
understandable.
like that is what I meet on my feed. That's why I told you, what do you actually meet on your feed? You see, what you have on your social feeds is not what I have on my
True,
social.
yeah,
So I don't meet toxic situations in any gender. Okay, in my gender, I mean male and female, respectfully to the other genders. So by those two genders, I don't meet any toxic situation on my feed. God, I'm gonna get cancelled. But you get my point. Like in those particular genders, like male and female, my feed is clean.
But seriously,
That's why I asked you, like, what situation did you meet? Because it could be enlightening.
It's not a situation like, you know, I don't know how to. I
Or
don't
maybe
have
you
the.
saw something, you
I
heard
don't have the correct words to phrase it out. You know, like for example, the discussion that I was having with her. She said that she believes that everyone can be vulnerable, right? I don't believe that there are type of people that are not vulnerable. I believe that everyone is vulnerable, and I told her that I don't totally disagree with you. But then the thing that we do, I feel like men choose who to be vulnerable with. I don't know if you
women do the
understand.
same.
I know you do the same, but then there's a different way on how you people come out with your problems rather than us, and that's what I'm saying.
Explain the difference between how women come out with the problems and how men come out with the problems.
Bro,
Because I feel like it's the same thing.
Ace,
We also have just a number of people
let me
that
tell you something.
Yeah.
Ace might be hurting.
Yeah.
I'm not even close to her. Yeah. Her way of showing that she's hurting, when I'm saying Ace, I mean most of the females, is very obvious. If
not all the time,
listen. If me and Ace were to lose someone close to us, she would be crying, wailing.
No.
Not all the time.
I'm not saying you.
I know.
Exactly.
I know.
I'm saying
the no I'm saying is speaking
as
as
female
female.
women. You said to most
Yes,
most
you said
most females.
And
So you're
that's what I'm
saying they
saying.
would not be crying out loud?
It's as much as
Bro, don't you people go to funerals or
I
something?
do, and the funerals, I can count the number of people who are crying out loud. Not people who are crying, people who are crying out loud.
And
I can count
the
them.
gender is males.
No, among
That's
the females.
what I'm saying.
yes, but that's listen.
I'm a Muslim, males and females don't stay in the same place. Okay, so I'm speaking of the females because I'm sitting with them. When I say I can count, it means if there's 50 people, the ones who are crying, Mama,
That's not my literal meaning. That's not my literal meaning.
I get it now, I get it.
You guys acting like as if you don't get it.
We
I feel like
get
she's blocking something, you know,
No, I
because what
didn't
I'm saying is
block.
very
I understand.
obvious.
Yeah, and that's
What
the
I'm
point.
saying is a very
I
obvious
understand. And to
something.
that very point, what I'm saying is, as much as in funerals, we're talking specifically in funerals.
No, we're not.
Okay, you
I
gave
said
an
I was
example.
not being literal.
Okay, you gave an example of funerals. Let me explain that to you.
Yeah.
You gave me an example. You
Yeah,
gave me an
it was
example
a,
of
yeah,
funerals.
it was a metaphor or something.
Generally, there's so many forms of pain somebody might be going through.
Exactly.
Like, okay, let's say losing somebody. Now, the way people express this is different. Men are gonna be stronger and they're gonna like hold their feelings and out. They're gonna cry, but to somebody very close to them. And
That's
women,
what
they're
I'm
gonna
saying.
show. But I'm saying there's different types of pain, and we just concluded that women are gonna be wailing. But then even in funerals, the people who are planning these things, the people who are cooking these things, you know, when a funeral happens, the woman is gonna cry, and then gonna come back to the senses. And okay, now I have to plan this. Who's gonna cook? Who's gonna? The planners for everything is women.
Respectfully, I understand.
I have experienced. I've seen.
Ace,
Listen, wait.
I'm not saying-
Let
I
me
understand
finish.
your point.
Let me finish.
already.
Let me finish. Wait, let me finish. I've seen a mom lost her child, and she started crying for like the first 2 hours. She got that information, and then for the rest of the time, I was like, is this really the same person? Because she was the one planning everything. She was the one planning for the relatives, where they're gonna sleep, how they're gonna eat, and then later in the funeral, she started weighing like crazy. I was like, I cannot believe this shit. But then,
You do agree that I said that whatever example I came out with was not literal, right?
yeah, but then
You agree with that?
you made that as like,
I did not make that like that. I was just saying that it's obvious. The way you people express your emotions is more obvious than the way we do. And you just said it right now.
yeah, it is. But
That's
then,
my point. Now, what I'm trying to say right now is the agenda that is being pushed. You see the way how a woman can cry in front of the
Yeah.
public and it's okay.
Oh, they're saying that men
They're
should
saying
do the
men-
same.
Now you get it.
Statistically
Do you understand
speaking,
that?
women are more comfortable expressing their emotions regardless
Yeah.
of who's around.
That's why
So
I was,
he
yeah.
doesn't want them to push the agenda as if men are expected to
Do
act the
the
same
same.
way as
Same,
women.
yes.
They should just be told to act the way they want, but in a healing way. Why not?
And yes, now
Because
that's
it's
a
like,
conversation
I
we
feel
can
like,
have.
in my point of view, I feel like we're forcing. I'm trying to remember the difference between equality and equity. We are forcing equality too much. When we say equality, you've seen that picture that has usually been trending where they show the difference between equality,
And
equity, and
equity.
something else. And then they show like people of the same height standing, and then people who like one is the same height, the other one is given an extra push to reach the same height, etc., etc. This extra push is forcing equality.
Now she understands what I was trying
Like,
to
it's
say.
not in every scenario what a man can do, I have to do. No, I personally don't want to do what a man is doing.
And that's what I'm
And I'm
against.
comfortable not doing what a man is doing. So that's what he's saying. Like, we can push men to heal. We can push men to talk about mental health. Just not in the same way as women, but in their own way that is right for them. In a way that they feel like this is the most comfortable way we would want to address it. Is that what you wanted to say?
Yes.
Okay.
Then learn how to compose your words.
Like I said, it was very, even for me, like it took me a minute to learn
No,
what
like
you
you
wanted
see,
to say.
like the day when we were talking about vulnerability, this is what I was trying to push. Like, you know, I wouldn't take lightly, given the circumstance that I gave right now, if I'm going to, yes, it has hurt you, bro, but then I wouldn't expect you to be crying out like the same way how women do. I don't know. If I see a man doing that, I wouldn't like to see that. It wouldn't it wouldn't be a pleasing sight to me. You know, even the men right there would just try to calm you down like,
But
"Bruh,
then why would
calm
that
down."
would okay, listen, if a man chooses like, it's not like because anybody's
I'm not
pushing
saying
that.
you
If-
shouldn't. I
wait,
didn't say you shouldn't.
Yeah, what
I'm just saying it would not
if
be
a
a
man
pleasing
chooses
sight
to do that,
me.
why wouldn't that be pleasing? Because you being,
Then we're going back to the same thing about equality and
you
equity.
saying like, you as a man saying, you seeing a fellow man do that would be an unpleasant sight. That means
For me.
yeah, that means men now, friends of yours, because you already said that, friends of yours are gonna be like, so if I have some, maybe if you cry out loud, patient's gonna take me. So like at this point, you are making some men who that's the way of expressing.
He can cry
but
out
then
loud when I'm with
they're
him
like-
alone. When I'm with him
So
alone.
why are you
technically-
denying him that
Okay, I have a
freedom? Why are you
question.
denying him that freedom?
Okay, so the same,
I'm not forcing.
No,
Why are
just
you denying him the
in
freedom
a
to
way that
express
if
his
I'm your
feelings?
friend and I'm a nigga, okay, and I come, I'm a guy.
Nigga.
If I'm your friend and I'm a guy, and I go through something that you don't know, okay, but I reach a breaking point. You know the problem with men, like your emotions explode because you like bagging everything.
Yeah.
Although there are women who bag as well, but you get what I'm saying. So imagine if a friend of yours, a good friend of yours, explodes in the middle of the road, starts crying.
You're gonna
And
be
then
like,
in that particular moment, you look at that person and
Like-
they remember that they heard you say once that would not be a pleasing eye. Do you know how heartbroken it would
Do you
keep on
know-
making them feel?
Then that we're going back to something that I said earlier. There are things that people say, and then there are things that people do.
Okay. In that situation, you might act differently.
Not acting differently, but then let me tell you something. I would be a hypocrite to that guy if I told him that him breaking out like that in front of because bro, you don't know where we are.
He couldn't help himself.
I know. I'm not saying I'm trying to stop
why
you.
why are
You see,
ignoring
you
his
see,
freedom?
you see
That's
what's
my
going on
point,
right
that's
now.
my point.
You see what's going on right now. There's a certain type of way they feel about this situation. You know, you understand, and I understand how they're feeling. But then they cannot force me to project it the same way how they're feeling. I am feeling what I'm saying right now, and that's me.
Yeah.
I don't know if you understand. Like their points are valid,
understand.
and I respect them.
But for your
But
friends
then
who are close to you want to break,
Yeah, guys,
Because-
like you're
they
making
won't
him
show they will
uncomfortable.
kill
Yeah.
they should.
They're not
They should
Galatian,
not-
they
they
don't
should
wanna
not-
take
commit
this shit.
suicide because
Let me tell you
Felicia
something.
doesn't
They should
want
know the truth.
me to
They
cry.
should know the truth and understand
So
it.
when
Because,
they're killing themselves,
listen, let me tell you
It's
something.
because of you.
Because that's me.
I know it's
What do you
true,
mean
but-
it's not the truth
okay,
then? So you're
okay,
saying
the
I'm not
truth-
real?
No, I didn't understand. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Like it's okay. I'm sorry.
We're just trolling at this point.
But
Yeah.
but no, for real. Like I think so. Ask all your friends. Like, do you
I'm
cry?
not
Like,
asking.
no,
I'm not
because-
asking. Oh, by the way, I didn't finish saying what I wanted to say. I said that things that people say, and then there are things that people do, right?
yeah.
So the society has been cooked in a certain type of way. It's obvious. And I feel like what I'm saying right now, I feel like it's something that is obvious. Like, based on what I'm saying, like, bruh, we would not say it in front of your face if you do break down and cry. But then that's how we're going to think about it. And you can't control it. You see, that's the thin line between what people say and what people do.
But-
I'm just coming out telling you the truth. That makes me bad.
Okay.
But listen, for me,
It doesn't make you bad. It just makes
I
you
don't
you.
Yeah.
I think
That's
so.
why this guy told me I would not last 20 years in the medieval period. Because I don't see myself as a hypocrite. I say what I feel.
Okay.
Continue.
She said she forgot what she wanted to say.
Happy birthday, Beyonce.
Okay. You don't remember what you wanted to say?
Nah, I feel like she does remember it, but she just doesn't want to say it.
Like, listen, I feel like what Ronnie wants to say is like, we are never gonna reach to a conclusion. That's why at this point it's just
No,
better.
that's not what I'm
Not what you wanted to say, but if you say what you say, if you
I
say
feel
what you
like I
wanted to
also
say,
took it like that.
yeah, if
technically.
you say what you wanted to say,
I was like,
we're gonna go back and forth because you have a way of thinking, and he already said how he feels, and then we cannot change that. Nothing you say is gonna change, so you just keep what you wanted to say. Like, we are never gonna change what he thinks or how he feels, and we can never. Same way, you can never change a person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Would you go to a therapy session?
Me. No.
Why not?
And it's a lady.
Like,
There's a certain way Ace was putting this, like as if it's because I'm a guy.
No.
She might not go to therapy, but she might go to a friend.
Even me last session, I said I would never go to therapy.
Really?
Yes. Just because I wouldn't go doesn't mean I think it's irrelevant. That's what I said.
yeah.
I was like, therapy is relevant
For
to
people
certain
can-
people, but I
Yeah.
feel like I can heal myself. I don't need someone to tell me this is the time where you need to cry. No. I know that I need to cry. Go to the bathroom, shower, cry. Come out, laugh. Life goes on.
Yeah.
So I'm not against therapy. I'm against therapy for myself.
Okay. Same applies to you.
Yeah. But for people who want therapy,
You wouldn't go for to
like,
therapy.
no.
And Vanessa doesn't have a problem with you guys. She does have a problem with me. Vanessa, they wouldn't go to therapy, and you're letting them be.
It's okay.
You understand?
She was using you for the content as the producer that she is. When you asked about therapy and men
And vulnerability.
and vulnerability,
So it was because it's me now, eh?
you asked the question. This is the reason you should stop cutting in between. So he put us in a situation where we would give similar answers to see if you would ask those questions again. And you didn't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Well, uses her phone, takes her phone out.
What should I ask? A lady?
Should I ask another question about therapy?
That's what she did. Like, she was like, you know, this is the point I was supposed to ask chat.
Or maybe I could give out one question. Yeah, I get it though.
Damn, that's insane.
Okay. I had something to ask today.
Okay, go ahead.
So I already know how Saint thinks about this, but I don't know how Drex and
We
G
don't know
think
how
about
Saint
it.
thinks about it.
Okay, no, I'm saying that Saint is still gonna tell us, but I already know her way of thinking.
Okay.
So what do you guys think of plastic surgery? Like, let's say, when we say plastic surgery, think big. Don't think BBL. No. Because most people, when they think of plastic surgery, they think of nose jobs and BBLs. No, it's more than that. It's someone who got skin burned and decided to do it for the beauty and get their skin back together. It's someone who's fat and wants to do lipo so that they can become skinny.
Oh, that also is considered.
Yes, all of that
plastic
is
surgery.
in plastic surgery. So think big.
Dang.
So it's okay. Like,
Would you judge someone who does
No.
plastic surgery?
No.
Regardless of what they're changing?
nah. Because as long as they do it the correct way, like, it won't lead to any, like,
Side effects.
side effects,
Okay.
problems or something. Like, as long as it's just safe and okay, and yeah, and you're happy about it. Like, it's okay, just do it. It's not me.
Would you do it?
Me?
Given that scenario that maybe an accident or something has happened,
100%.
you would do it.
1,000%.
Okay.
An accident, like I have to change my skin or something, my nose, or I will do it. And
I
you
love
won't
the
even,
honesty.
if I have the money, I won't even blame
Sir, yes, sir. Like, you have to take it wearing a crown, honestly.
Okay.
Saint, what about you?
You say you know what you said you know what,
We
what I'm
don't
saying
know,
about.
though.
I
The
want her to
viewers-
because
the viewers-
when she asked the question, I was like,
In your head, I
what
was
do
like-
I know? I'm like, huh? I know.
No, I think you're pro plastic surgery as long as someone wants to do it.
I am pro plastic surgery as long as somebody wants to do it, but for like some reasons, like, you know, you got your face burned and you want to, and then there's some reasons like
BBL.
not BBL.
BBL,
like,
breezy.
you just want a flat tummy, but you don't want to go to the gym. You understand?
The gym takes time.
Listen, you see that job is meant for me. with pleasure, I'm still going to say it. And
Shots fired.
I've said this before. I'll say this in the future. I will go to do plastic surgery the moment I get the amount of money that I need. I'll do it. With like, no one is going to tell me no. I wouldn't listen to anyone who tells me don't do it.
Okay, on a serious
Not
note.
everybody's for the
On
gym,
a
by the
serious
way.
note, on a serious note, I am pro that. I am pro you getting plastic surgery. I am pro everybody getting, except I feel like I am pro that, except for like somebody that I love. That's what I feel.
Like, so let's say somebody that you love wants to get a nose job.
I want.
I love
What do you mean you want? It's her body
Yeah, I'm
or
saying,
his
like, for
body.
me personally, listen, it's not like I want support. That's what I want to say.
You know the
Still-
fact that I've never thought of a man doing plastic surgery until I realized that plastic surgery is more than that. Okay, go on.
I'm not gonna support. It's not like at the end of the day, it's your decision. I'm not gonna be that
She's
supportive
not going
partner.
to support that.
I'm gonna be like,
if she loves
yeah, baby, do it. No. I'm not gonna be that. I'm gonna.
But you let them do what they want to
If
do.
they decide at the
But
end of the after
she'll-
all the
she
things,
won't
yeah,
be,
after all
yeah.
the negatives I tell them about, and they still want to, but I'm not gonna be telling them negative because I love you for who you are. Like, I love you for who you are, and like, you trying to change that means like you're insecure with yourself. And personally, me, I'm not gonna vibe with that. I'm not gonna vibe with you having insecurities because now it's gonna be something, and then later it's gonna be something else. But unless it's maybe like you got an accident, you're like, okay, maybe you can cover that. But like,
There is people who have one insecurity, and it's that insecurity for life
and
until
for
they
me,
fix it.
I have loved you that way, and like.
But I
But I
have not
have to love
loved myself. This isn't
It's not
about
about
you.
you.
That's a very
I
selfish
understand.
way of thinking.
Listen, that's the thing. As much as you say that's a very selfish way of thinking, the last episode you guys talked about people falling in love without having self-love. You understand? Now,
Yeah,
what
I
does
feel
having
like she'll
self-love
pull
is?
that card.
Like, if people fall in love because the first thing
Me wanting
before
to
you fall in
look,
love-
me doing plastic surgery is self-love.
Wait,
Because I want to reach
let
that
me
point of
finish,
affection
let me finish.
that no man
Let
can
me
give
finish.
me.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. Because what is self-love? You know what self-love means. You accepting yourself the same way you are. Doesn't mean that you cannot get that nose job, but still, like, you loving yourself to the extent to say, I am who I am, and this is the way I'm taking myself. Like, I don't want anything else to change. Like, this, I love myself the way I am. Because if you go in self-love and be like, you know, when I get money, I'm going to do that nose job. You're not loving yourself that much. You're not loving yourself that much. You have some reserves. Like, I love myself, but not this fucking nose.
You said you love someone the way that they are, right?
Yeah.
Now they have met an accident. Now the nose is.
That's why I said, like,
The mouth
in
is-
situations like that, I would like, okay, you can do that because obviously this is going to traumatize you personally because now you feel like you look different and that, you know, it's
But
anybody
you wouldn't
in
still
an
support
accident.
it.
Okay.
I would support
Can
that
I
because
please-
anybody
Oh, you would
in an accident
support
goes
that.
through like
I
that
have
trauma of
something
like
to
the way
say.
they look. They're not like people maybe are looking at looking at my knee or people are looking at my face. They have that and it's really hard to go past that without therapy. Yeah. So
Saint, I have something about what you said.
yeah.
You said that if you have self-love, is loving yourself for who you are. That's not the meaning of self-love. I wanted to be sure, so I Googled it.
Okay, tell me the meaning of self-love.
Self-love is a state of appreciation for yourself that grows from actions that support your physical, psychological, and spiritual growth. Mind you, what they mean by that, it means it's not about vanity, arrogance, or selfishness. So I asked them again, if I do plastic surgery on a certain type body, like body part of myself, does it mean I have no self-love? And they're like, no, it is actually a form of self-love. Me wanting to be a better version of myself, regardless of how, is self-love. I don't care how everyone else thinks about how that makes me feel. But for me, I will feel beautiful if I, let's say, do a nose job. And I would love myself more than I would if I have my current nose. So you get my point. Although there are certain things that even I don't support, like bleaching. Like I would never bleach my skin.
But that's still the
and
as you said, it's still
I'm
a
entitled to my, I know, I'm
self-love,
entitled to
no?
my opinion. Just because it's your form of self-love, I'm not forced to like it.
Yeah,
I still
okay.
judge people who
Then
do that.
I understand what you just
But
said. Like,
even
the
though I
same
would
way-
do plastic surgery,
the
I
same
would
way-
judge
the
You
same
wanted
way
to
I-
say judge respectfully.
Yeah.
the same way you said it like that. Like if somebody else does it and they look like, I'll be like, yeah, bitch, clock it. You know, now you have a perfect body.
See.
But like if it's my partner, my heart's gonna be really heavy. Like I'm not sure about it. My heart is gonna be really heavy, even if for them like okay, this has been an insecurity for a long time. My heart is gonna be really heavy. I'm not gonna. But if somebody else, I don't give a flying fuck. If it's somebody else, do whatever you feel like. I'm gonna support until the end. Cause it's you.
First of all, I want to let you know that she said she doesn't care about all of you.
We're just talking nonsense.
Yeah, no. She said that if y'all wanna go get plastic surgery, she would support you. Then she came and said that if it was someone that she really loves and cares about, she wouldn't give that go ahead. She wouldn't.
Yeah.
You can do it, but then you wouldn't have her blessings. So what she said is she doesn't
Is that
really
whatever decisions that me and Glory make,
she doesn't
she does not consider us that we even deserve friendship, love enough for her to
exactly care about it.
Guys,
I get it.
Listen, you can interpret it whatever.
Exactly
At this point,
but it is your own words. You literally said the person that you love you wouldn't support, but when we said we wanted to do it, you said you would support
I'm
us.
supporting you because I love you and I want you to get that flat tongue. You understand? Like, I don't think you understand.
Now she's having double standards.
Sada, I don't
Now
love
she's
you
having double
sexually.
standards.
I don't love you.
Oh,
It's
it's
my
not
partner.
familiar love.
Oh,
Like,
that's what you
Okay.
meant.
yeah, because you're
We
my
took
friend.
it
I'm
as
we took it as
everyone you love
like,
emotionally.
siblings
No.
or
You want to support them because of sexual reasons. That's what you're trying to say.
It could be, eh?
not
Because
it
that
could be. That's what she's saying.
no,
Like,
it's
that's-
because what attracted
so
you
weird.
was not
That's
what
misunderstanding.
that person wants to change.
Yeah, because now maybe you
It
go
is
and
selfish
change
then.
something.
It is
Listen,
selfish.
now
No,
you want to go
selfish.
change something and then you get a complication. Now you look worse than before. Now I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this?
What if
Like,
they don't
no.
look worse?
It's okay, but still, I just feel like
Mind
seriously,
you,
like,
she's a keeper. Mind
why? My question is gonna be like, why? Yeah, in my
I
head,
swear.
every time what's gonna be is gonna be, why? That's the only thing is gonna go around my head. If it happens,
So you don't want complication during sex? Like,
I said
because that's
after the surgery.
like you get the complication.
Okay, sex after the surgery.
First, after the surgery, maybe you get somebody does a BBL, gets complications, and now like one
Not
back
all.
is flowing behind.
Listen,
do it.
those who do it in like places that are cheap
Yeah.
and
Now
not
I have to
reliable.
look at you and love you the same. I'm not gonna love you the
Listen,
same. I
Saint.
told you
Listen,
not.
Saint. I feel like if you have a partner,
Yeah.
you would advise that person to go to a reliable hospital.
True. Yes. After they
So
say,
if they go
I'm
to
gonna-
a reliable hospital, there won't be those type of complications. Yes, it
So
is
just love them.
possible, but chances are very low.
yeah. Okay.
Please give people opportunity
No,
to go
listen.
through plastic
You
surgery
guys
so
are
they
not gonna
can
change
love
my mind that,
themselves.
okay.
I'm getting a
I'm being
liposuction.
supportive to my friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even if you are not
Because I'm not gonna
supportive,
touch your stomach and be like, oh, it hurts from the surgery. No. I don't want that. You know.
why would it hurt? I'll be wearing a crop top and a booty short on the
I don't know the
street.
process.
I won't. But you get my point.
Because now I cannot even touch your nose. Oh, you just got I'm like,
I know it's joke.
Just
I'm
for a
supposed to
few
do.
years, then later
Yeah.
on you because
You move on.
Dang.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna change my mind. But still,
We're just judging you.
Yeah, to be
You don't
honest.
want to change your mind.
Yeah.
We're just judging you.
that's why I'm not taking it personally. I'm not trying to like say.
We are judging you.
Because personally, me too, I would like want to get
For what?
For what?
my personal things. Why should I disclose it?
You're so stupid, honestly. Wait, you didn't say what you feel about this. You're just here enjoying the conversation.
Now she's here putting ideas in my head.
He's thinking something. Just say your things. Forget about it. It never
Okay.
That's
happened.
insane. I mean, I would say what I will always say. First of all, I would never speak about something I've never gone through myself, or I don't have any prior information or experience about. But then, I don't know.
If your
What's my
girlfriend,
take on?
if your girlfriend wants to do plastic surgery for anything, be it beauty, any reason, lipo, whatever, what would you think about it?
I feel like I would be reluctant to it.
Why?
I wouldn't allow it like with a whole heart, personally.
Yeah, why? Because
So-
she gave us her reason. What
Yes,
about yours?
Personally, I wouldn't. I don't feel like I would be pro it.
What about your friend?
I feel like
No, pause. Let him finish first.
I feel like
Bado yuko hapa?
Continue.
Uh-huh.
like what she said. I mean, I liked my girlfriend the way she is, right? But then I would tell you something, and I think that it's a very serious issue. I feel like the people around us influence those type of decisions. Like, you know, friends. I can be joking right now saying, hey, that nose of yours is a big nose, you understand?
Yeah.
And we both might laugh about it. But then, you know, human beings, we come in different packages. You might come from a family and siblings whereby they used to, you know, tell you these things since when you're a kid. So for you, it's not a big deal like that right now that you're grown up, right? And you take it like a joke. But then you never know someone else's background. So when you tell them this, yes, they'll laugh about it. We come back to the same things about what people say and what people do. So in the meantime, they'll laugh about it. But then on her own free time, when she's with himself or herself, these words get to them, you know, like, they start looking at themselves in the mirror, then they'll be like, my nose is actually big. That's where they get the ideas of, you know, now starting to want to change those minor details. So first, I would like to tell people they should stop and avoid hurtful words like those. Some of them get to the people that you love, right?
True.
And what's my take on it? Personally, I would not. I think I'm with Faraja on this one. Like, if you want to do it, just go ahead and get it. But then I wouldn't approve. I mean, I would be reluctant about it. But then if it's an accident, now that's a different type of case. That's a different type of scenario because, bruh, it's no longer about people, I love you, that's why I'll be there, right? But then it will still be disturbing for me to see you in a certain type of way. So if you can change it and we have the money to do that, why not?
Let's get it.
You know? You can do it. But then all I'm saying
I get your
is,
point.
Yeah, all
no,
I'm
I
saying
get
is,
your point, but not like you see what you explained is people doing plastic surgery for the right reasons.
Yeah.
Is what is making you reluctant. Okay, so Saint situation is not right reasons or wrong. It is the fact that what attracted me to you is not this. So no, but the rest of the people, you can do whatever you want.
Okay,
but
listen.
you no pause.
Same point.
Pause. You can't change it anymore. You can't change it anymore.
Like I say something else.
No. You can't change
the same
it.
thing.
Felicia
But I
said
agree with
like
Tasha.
people
No.
usually make choices about plastic surgery for that reason. So for one thing that I would advise people is if you want to do plastic surgery, just do it. But you need to make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Like, I'm doing this particularly for myself, not because a friend of mine called Vanessa told me I don't have nyash, so I should go and get a BBL. So no. But if you're doing it for yourself, like it's something you've always thought about, or if you're lazy like me, yeah, go for it.
damn, you know,
as long as you have
I'm
money.
thinking back to the last episode when we pushed the agenda of self-love. And now that we're talking about this, you know, we might be pushing for this also indirectly because, as you said, self-love is not based on what we understood before you read this, right? I mean, it can be someone just wanting to look beautiful for her. She needs a big nyash. Now she goes and get a big
For
nyash
themselves,
now.
they just want to walk on
And-
they feel better when people are
Feel
staring.
confident.
Yeah, they feel
When
confident
have
if they're like
then
that.
why
They're
would you
having
feel
a big
confident in your
nyash.
body?
Now you are bringing a perspective that is very like, you know,
Like, you know what?
it's like you're telling people, why don't you have self-love?
I'm asking
Yeah.
people, listen, the body you are in right now, why aren't you confident? Or like, I want a big nyash so that I can feel confident.
Where is
Not
this?
right now.
Where is this coming from? Is it coming from a religious point of view?
No, it's just coming from me as a person. Like, listen,
Okay. Personally, this is your own opinion.
yeah, because say I'm short. I am short, right?
There's some things you can change, bro.
You can't get
You can
Oh.
get
but it's a
surgery
very
to-
painful
yeah,
and expensive
and also
surgery.
might have a lot
Really?
of complications.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am short. Yeah, people have been telling me I'm short, and then at some point it's gonna get to your head like seriously. Now you're going out with somebody who's like taller than you, and like it feels like it's. And then at some point, it is you. I am short. I have to accept that. The first thing about people making people feel uncomfortable is you don't accept the reality.
That's
you,
what
you
I
don't
say.
accept the reality.
That's what I was saying.
You have a big nose, accept that. If you accept that, acceptance is a step to you going to the like, okay, I'm gonna live with this. That's what, okay, I'm short. What can I do about it? I can get surgery, but then I accept that I'm short.
What if you didn't accept and it's not because of people? You just
Why would I
the
accept?
moment you realized you're short and you are like, I feel like I would look It's like, how should I put it? I don't know if I should breach this subject or not.
Bring it on.
Go.
Like, people who who change their gender. Do you know why they changed? Because this is also part of plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Do you know why they changed their gender? It's not because people tell them go and change your gender.
Because
It's
they,
because
they don't have that acceptance.
No, they feel like they would love themselves better like that. So if you question why don't you like yourself because you're short, you are questioning everyone who doesn't have self-love. Self-love is not just physical, it's spiritual, it's bigger than what you're thinking. So you're telling someone, why don't you have self-love? So in all the world, you're asking everyone, why don't you love yourself? Regardless of if it's spiritual or physical.
I'm asking everyone, not why don't you have. I'm asking like,
Yes,
why don't you accept the way you are?
If it was that easy, the word
That's why I do
self-love
surgery.
wouldn't exist. If it was so easy for people to love themselves, the word self-love wouldn't exist. Yes, last episode I'm one of the people who said people should love themselves, but I know it's not easy to love yourself. We find flaws every single day.
I also know it's not easy. Ace.
And
Listen,
also, you spoke of being short. You can't change it. You can't change your nose. I can change being fat. The easy way.
I can't change
the
short,
easy
Sada.
way.
I can't change that.
But
short,
I can change being fat the easy way. Why wouldn't I take
Why are you agreeing with that? Why you disagreed with it in the first place?
No, I'm not agreeing. I'm just saying, like, that is one surgery I wouldn't advise people to go through.
Me too.
It's too complicated. Very few people have done it. The ones who have done it have gone through a series of painful
to go
surgeries.
through so much complications.
It's not worth. Like, if lipo was that complicated, I wouldn't do it. Because as much as I want to be thin, it's not at that expense.
True.
I would rather go to the gym if that's the case. The pain that you go through, better to go to the gym. But if it's a simple surgery, like something that doesn't make you go through a bunch of pain, do it. For
But
lipo,
then
you
also,
just go once.
It comes with accessibility. I
I
think these things comes with accessibility. When I say accessibility, I mean the funds, money, the place where you at. I mean
The country
the
as
country
well.
that you're in. Also, it comes with all of that. Because now,
There is.
I know there is, but did you hear what I said?
Can
it
you guys
comes with
say it? 'Cause
accessibility.
we want to hear that.
Accessibility as well these days.
Like the funds, not everyone
No,
has
guys,
the access.
don't talk in your heads.
What? Oh, okay. So the thing is, like, when we say funds, like even back home now, that we have hospitals that perform these surgeries. And another thing that why people have complications is because of funds. There are cheap doctors that will do it for you. If you turn out safe, is another case.
Oh, it's
Yes,
riskier.
they'll do the surgery for you. But because I have a friend, not a friend of a friend, someone that I know, maybe a family member, maybe not. So I'm just gonna make it ambiguous. So they wanted to do liposuction, and they went to Turkey to a cheap doctor. They did liposuction in a hotel room.
Dang.
And no blood suction was done, like nothing. That person, she got through lipo, she got the lipo today, next day she traveled back to the country and she died.
Is that safe
No,
in the first place?
she died in a hotel room. What equipment is there for you to do liposuction? Just because it's cheap.
And that's self-love. Is
That
this what you
is
people are
stupidity.
trying?
No,
is
it
this,
is
is this what you
self-love.
people are trying to
That's
push?
No, that's why I said,
push that. Let's push
in a
that.
stupid way.
Is this what you people are trying
Yeah,
to push
just
now to
because
the
it's
society?
Listen, Sada, listen. As much as we are gonna go around this still, as much as it's in a stupid way, listen. Maybe this girl that says in the head like, I'm never gonna get that amount to go to a proper doctor, so I need to do it now or never. I'm already 30. I'm never gonna. I need to
And
do
they
it now.
die.
So that's self-love.
Yes, and they die. Just because it's self-love does not mean people have to like it. People can, that's why I said I will do
That's
plastic
why I said
surgery.
acceptance.
No, I will do plastic surgery and still judge someone else who does plastic surgery. I'm not saying that I'm perfect or I'm putting it like it's this form of thing. No, I'm not gracing it. So self-love can also be stupid and people can still judge. Like, who gives it? You do a nose job, you look like a cartoon. We laugh, of course.
And most people who like choose to get plastic surgeries are people who like they have funds and they're beautiful. You're gonna look at this person. There's nothing you're gonna change about. Like, oh, I need to have my lips filled. You know, my nose is like, you know, these jewels. I'm like,
Also, I feel like another thing, you see, plastic surgery is a pro and a con thing.
It is.
Another thing is beauty standards. And this is different from the country you're in.
yeah,
Different.
true.
Like
It
in
comes with
Africa, a
different
lot of
cultures.
Africans do BBL because the beauty standards in the African community is big nyash
and
and big
bleaching their-
boobies and bleaching
their
your skin. So a bunch of ladies want to do it just because they feel like that's what African men are attracted to. So
Now,
is it?
who is he doing for?
Is it?
Wait, now who
I
is he
said
doing
a
it for?
bunch. I did not say all.
Now, are we talking
I'm-
about? Are we saying that's self-love?
Faraja,
doing it for
I'm not
somebody
saying
else.
everyone who does plastic surgery has self-love. What I'm saying is some of the people are doing it for self-love, some are doing it for
I'm trolling. I'm
wrong
trolling.
reasons. Duh. But wait, African men. Is that what
Is that
you
what
seek
you are?
in women?
We come back to the same
No,
thing.
wait,
guys.
African men, reply.
We come back to the same thing. There are people there are things that people say and things that people do. I
They say
wouldn't
they
want
love
to
me,
bug a
yes.
girl with a, hey, bruh, that's a lot of work.
Nah.
Glory doesn't believe
Where
you.
is Drex now, guys?
No. Okay, so
Explain to us how
Once
that's a lot
again.
of work. We need a bigger view on this.
There's a certain hype about it, you know, when you appreciate now the.
Yeah.
Now this one is
The
not
finer
even
things in life.
Yes, now this one is finer things in life because I wanted to say you appreciate the God's creation because you know African there are those that do, but then there are those that are just natural.
Yeah.
Those are the ones now we appreciate. You look at them, you're like, ah, God.
Do you think? Listen, do you
You
think you want to know
understand?
the difference
There is
between
that.
natural
You
and?
see, what Glory is misinterpreting in this is that there is that seeing and appreciating and looking. That
Why
one is
looking?
there. It's the appreciation now.
we're appreciating.
You see?
Just have
No,
it.
it's wonders. Why are
Let
people?
them-
It's the
let
same
them.
thing. It's the same thing. Like, why are you going to the zoo? Why are you going
I
to
have
national
questions.
parks?
I have
What?
questions.
Why are you
I
going to
can't-
national parks?
I don't understand.
I
the
have
relation.
questions. Personally, I have questions. I'm not against you appreciating. I'm just saying. So,
And I am not even done. I'm not even done
Okay.
explaining what I was explaining. So there's that, but then there's something that a person, as an individual, you want. I wouldn't want it.
but you're gonna appreciate it.
Yes, I will, of course.
So if say you have a girl like has a big nyash, has a
I
good
wouldn't.
personality, has a good
You
personality.
know, when we
like this,
speak big, you understand
like
what I'm talking
big,
about.
big,
Like, yes,
yeah,
I
like
wouldn't.
big. But then they like they're perfect, like you know, like
I wouldn't.
personality.
Why is she
kind of-
putting me in a place where I would not go?
But anyway,
Personality.
can I ask something?
What is wrong with
Can I ask
things?
a question? Can I ask
I
a question? This is the last
wouldn't.
question.
So date a flat girl.
Wait.
Girl
I have
was
a question, not a flat girl.
A flag girl? Nah, right.
I have a question. So you wouldn't want to be in a relationship, but would you want to just hit?
I
Catch
wouldn't,
it or
bruh.
something.
You wouldn't want to hit, just
Or
like
what?
you know what?
Catch it.
Just touch.
Oh, oh, feel it. Yes.
Like,
That one, yes.
like,
Honestly, this conversation is
Like,
so
I'm gonna
unhinged.
ask
I don't know what to say.
Can I feel that?
no.
Catch it. So you'd want to
Social
catch
media
it.
is no
Yeah.
parents.
Yeah, I would want to do that.
Then just stay with it. Like,
I wouldn't want to now. You see now, I wouldn't.
So you want to
Trust.
treat it like an attraction site.
Like, yeah, something of the sort.
While-
Personal.
Using girls' bodies as an attraction site.
No, like seeing something and appreciating. There's no wrong in that, bro.
We get it.
Yeah, there's no wrong in that.
there is wrong.
Just be
from afar.
sarcastic at this point.
I understand why you're saying it is wrong. Like from the beginning of this conversation, we know where you stand when it comes to such type of conversations. So I get where you're coming from. I get where she's coming from. So it's cool for her to think the way that she's thinking, but then that wouldn't change who I am. I would love to see it.
Facts.
And touch it. So that's
I
all.
think so. Just 99% of men are like that. They would like to see it and touch it and feel it.
But not
Feel
date
it
it.
now.
Yeah.
So Glory is speaking for other
For other men.
Yeah,
And
if
this
they
is
don't
based-
agree, it's fact.
And this is based on and this is based on what you see, she's surrounded with, I don't know who she's surrounded with at this point.
We need to.
Social media.
Social media and men who are captured looking like
Turning
and
around
like they're like dogs.
what did I just see? Like
And us has just passed. Oh my god.
goodness.
And the girlfriend is just beside him and is there turning around like, nigga, focus, just an ass.
You know, I'm getting the point because there's this video I saw where the guy was like,
oh, it's not just an ass. Yeah.
listen, there's this video I saw where the guy was with the girlfriend outside the stall. They were having like, you know, those stalls that sell food stuff. They're sitting and they're eating, and the girl was googling big fat like big ass Latinas,
Yeah.
and the girl doesn't even have an ass. So he was like, what is big ass Latinas? No. You know, I was just doing some research. Like, really? So, I don't know how to say. So I get what Glory is trying to say. Like, it's okay if you're appreciating something you're seeing on the streets. You are now Googling it so you can appreciate it beside it.
That's being, but then that's another. There's levels to these things. I would appreciate it if I saw it. You wouldn't find me searching about it. I mean, bruh.
But then if a music video plays, then you're gonna appreciate it. Yeah, that.
That's why they put it there in the first place. It sells.
It's the same
It's a
way as
market
searching.
strategy.
Like, you're watching this music.
I didn't
like,
search for that music video. You said that music video played. Did I search for that?
Potato.
Yeah. Potato.
Cut the bullshit. Just wanna feel it and touch it and grab it.
Seriously, yeah, we're just
Guys, never be in a podcast with 3 girls and you're the only girl. Stop.
Listen,
This is what you get for wearing a shirt and a tie, while the
just a
rest of us are just
gentleman.
casual.
And she would debate about that too.
What? You're a gentleman.
Yeah.
If you think so, okay. Like, you're happy, you're a
you're
gentleman.
happy.
Do you think he's a gentleman
A
from the
gentleman
few
does say
encounters?
they're gentlemen. Eh?
Do you think he's a gentleman?
He's not.
Why?
Who is a
I don't
gentleman
have
then?
reasons.
Who is a gentleman
You don't have
to
reasons.
you? She doesn't have reasons to what? I asked
For
you.
you not
being
being
a
a
gentleman.
gentleman.
I'm asking her who is a gentleman to her though. That's my question.
You want me there?
I'm not
To
saying
me.
I'm not saying
Yeah,
I'm
to
fighting for you to think that I wouldn't.
And I know,
wouldn't.
I
Yeah.
know.
I'm just asking like who is a gentleman to you?
Everything they say on social media about gentlemen is a gentleman to me.
What do they say in the social media? Because I do know that there are different standards for being a gentleman
Nah, oh.
based on cultures.
Really?
There is.
Then I don't know. Like, they're
Yeah.
But
Be-
I feel like if it's
tell me the
glory,
difference.
it's maybe chivalry, like the white side of
and that's what I was
of
thinking
being a
too.
gentleman,
Mhm.
like opening the door for you, right? Pulling the chair for you before you sit when you're out for dinner.
Come to you with
Is
roses.
this your consideration of a gentleman?
You know what?
Oh, no,
You
it's
know
a question. It's a question. It's a
You know
question.
what this is? So, like, I don't know what a gentleman is, and I've never experienced a gentleman.
But you know,
I'm
Felicia
just
is not
judging.
a
I just know Felicia is not a gentleman. Like, I don't know. Like, you're asking me this question. The question is so deep.
Listen, I'm saying,
No,
I'm
you're a
saying.
gentleman. No, if you think you're a
No,
gentleman,
listen.
I'm just
I
joking.
get why Feli said never be on a podcast with 3 women.
No.
Next
I've
time you
never
learn
seen
your
an
lesson.
apple. I don't know what an apple is, but that is not an apple.
That is not an apple.
Okay, I'm just joking with Felicia. You are a gentleman. Like, I don't know even how a gentleman looks like, how he behaves. How I think so even men can manipulate me thinking like that.
I'm a gentleman.
Because I don't even know. They will start opening doors and like people doing stuff, and they'll be like, "Oh, a gentleman." I'll be amazed, but people will be like, "Bare minimum, girl."
Like, to be honest,
Like, oh my
yeah,
God.
to be honest,
Oh my
because
God.
like they can open the door for you, but then like we're in a hurry. What time do you have opening my door before you go back to your side of the door? Like, honestly.
According to Google, a gentleman is a man who shows great respect and kindness to others.
Okay, then I
The
know.
traits are he is respectful, he has good manners, he is reliable,
Reliable.
Reliable. Okay, I'm sorry.
and also he stays calm.
He
Reliable.
stays calm.
Most men don't have the reliable part and the calmness part. Most men.
Now I'm thinking of
Ah,
Drex
they're not
and
So they
those
can
ass-
pretend to
Like
respect.
looking back, looking at other girls' ass is not respectful. Like Drex is
Yeah, especially
this
when my
topic
girl
of
is right here.
ass
That's
is
especially
taking
when my
too
girl is
far.
right here. But most reliable men nowadays, and being reliable. That's all I can say.
It depends with what type of a man you're talking about.
You're talking about the
age
gentleman.
group. Do you know to call someone a man? First of all, it should be in a certain type of age group, first of all. Second of all, when you're speaking about reliability in a man, it depends with the type of level of success that person is in.
No, not
Bro,
at all.
listen, let me tell you something.
Not
Are you
at
saying
all,
based on
not
Google or
at
based
all.
on society?
No, I'm not saying, I'm just saying what I think.
Okay.
These are my thoughts. I feel like it's wrong to judge that men are not reliable based
You're talking
on,
financially, Felicia.
That's
Right
what-
now, you're thinking financially.
Yes.
And reliability
Yeah,
doesn't
the
mean
reliability
financial.
that
Doesn't
she
mean
said
What
is
is
not
she,
financial.
that's why she
all.
should explain
Is a
it.
dependable
Yeah,
man.
man that like, listen, I'm in this situation
You
right
know,
now.
I
It
can
doesn't mean
rely.
you have money.
Yes, your emotion.
Like,
I can
call him?
emotionally
Can I call
rely
him
on
to
you.
be able to like try to solve this? Can I like being reliable is, I'm in a situation. Is that person gonna think of you first? Is that person gonna think of this person? I need to call this person. Are you reliable? Doesn't have to be financial.
Like for
Cancel
example,
me
Doesn't
when
have
I'm wrong.
doesn't
You
have
guys
to
are
be
talking
financial.
about availability.
No,
no,
not at
it's
all.
not
I'm
me
confusing
calling you
you.
all
No.
the time. For
No.
example, I'm going to like, I'm doing something, okay, and I go through a difficulty, and I'm like, who can I think of right now who can help me? And I'm like, Felicia usually has a good way of thinking. I call you and I ask you, and you give me a reliable solution.
So what she's saying is that those type of men are very few right now. Or
He's
they
saying
are-
like most men are not reliable.
You cannot,
Reliability
like,
is
it's not gonna-
also a
he's-
very huge thing.
yeah, he's not
it
gonna
could
come
be
fast in
financial,
your
it
head,
could
like-
be emotional, it could be them thinking of like,
I
Yeah.
want to understand where she's coming from. Like, why is she saying that? That's my question.
okay.
You understand? Because now she has denounced one thing that I was thinking of. Yes, I was
Which is
thinking about finances. She said finances is
Finances
not
is part of, but like is being reliable is a very broad.
when you said it, because you said it broadly too.
Yeah.
You just said it that most men right now are not
not
reliable.
yeah.
That's a very broad term. That's why I called you out for it, and I wanted you to explain it. And we have cancelled finances, right?
I want to give an example, but this
Let's
directly
go
relates
step
to
by
me.
step. We have cancelled finances,
Yeah.
right? And we have talked about emotional
We have not
availability.
cancelled. We have said finances are a very small part of it, and being reliable doesn't mean you have to like be financially stable or be in a position of wealth where somebody can just call you up, hey, I need this amount of. No, finance is there, but it's not everything. It's a tiny part of the percentage of somebody being reliable.
I want to understand what you meant when you said like most men right now are not reliable.
I
Make me
mean
understand
everything
that.
first, emotionally. Second, just physically, maybe my sink is broken. Somebody might not even think of the boyfriend. They just want to like, can you come and help me fix? Like you have a man with all that like being like, okay, this is like this goes back ages ago that men are handling with
boyfriend.
things.
A
That men are
boyfriend.
handling. Okay, not a master. If you have a
A
boyfriend,
boyfriend.
if you have a boyfriend, but like
Really
generally,
major.
even a friend be like, you know what, Felicia's gonna help me fix this. I don't even know if you are really gonna be there, like able to fix it. And okay, we've talked about emotional, we've talked about being handy, we've talked about finances, which is a small part of that. There is so many ways a man can be reliable in an emergency. The way, how do you think? The way of thinking. I have a problem. I'm in a situation right now. I just need somebody to go with me through a thought process to understand how I can handle this situation so that it doesn't turn out to be worse. Doesn't go in the red.
That was what Ace
So
was saying.
how am I
right?
gonna call? Who am I gonna call?
That's what Ace was saying.
Yeah, that's what Ace was saying. That way also, the way of thinking, and most men don't have this. Most men nowadays, you know, I can't say when I say this, but no, no, I say they don't have most of these qualities.
Can you
Plus finance, but at least better don't have all of this, but also you don't have finance. So now I can't use it for anything.
manipulative bitch? I cannot use
At
you
least
for
like,
anything.
you don't have this, and then you have the money. I could just like, hey, papi, hey. No. Even finances, you know, so like now it's like, please.
I feel
Pick
like
one.
she's talking about a man like a tool, bro. At this point,
A what?
Like you're talking about
No,
a man
at
like a
all,
tool.
not at all.
You know the way she's trying to define reliability in a man. I feel like, bruh, you're not even
Yes,
considering
can
this
you-
person
can you-
is
okay, listen.
human in the
I
first
cannot.
place.
If I ask you, listen, if I ask you, am I reliable? To you personally, am I reliable? Do you feel like it could be like
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
You understand? She has a reason to say sometimes no. Now, men, most times, no. That's what I'm saying.
Felician asked. Okay, no.
What did you want to ask?
I wanted.
Oh, you wanted me to ask AC if I'm reliable to her. Am I reliable to you?
No, it's just.
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Same thing applies. I personally don't
I have
agree.
no one that I think
Like, yeah, like, I'm gonna... Like,
is 100% reliable. And it's personally, I do it for myself. Like, I do not want to believe anyone is 100% reliable
Yeah,
so that you don't
true,
disappoint
true.
me. So I'd just rather think
Yeah.
everyone is an unreliable person, honestly.
Based on what she said, I don't feel like if there is, you know
Anyone.
what, it's cool. Think what you
You don't think that there's 100%... There is
Reliable
never 100% reliable.
There isn't 100%.
Why'd you
but
put
there
the whole
is
No,
those
Because a
qualities.
gentleman
There
is
those
like when they say
qualities.
a gentleman and a man who's not a gentleman, is because they are comparing among those 100 men. A gentleman, for them to be a gentleman, they need to have a higher percentage in those attributes, like reliability, calmness, respect, etc., etc.
This is a very
Because
wonderful...
there is a man who would be respectful and calm, but they wouldn't be reliable. So they would lack being a gentleman. But it doesn't mean that they're a bad man. No. But they do not get to be called that name. So it's just the percentage. Because even like in scales, bro, even in human
By
beings
the way,
who
I
are not
like
men.
the way how she finished that definition, because if it was based on what she said at the beginning, I can show you all that. Also, Glory talked about it. I can show you all that, but then I'm not that. You understand? I can just show you that.
To get what I want.
Or to make you believe what I want you to believe. Just for you to think that I am one. But then I'm not.
That's why relationship is scared. Like, why are you faking it?
I wouldn't say that, because if you say that, you're trying to imply that human beings are scary.
And I feel like to Glory they are.
I was saying before, what I've realized is that, and this is not applied only to male or female, this goes both ways. I feel like as human beings we do have double standards. Do you understand, right?
Yeah.
I feel like some type of things that would allow them at a certain point of my life, or now, or I would allow them for me, or I would allow them to someone else, not me. You get it? I feel like we have a lot of double standards, but then I don't know. There's a certain way where how people are afraid, and I feel like this is a problem. It's like a cancer. It's growing. I feel like people would not want to actually face the truth as it is. People right now would rather sugarcoat the situation, maybe talk it. You know, something might be a huge thing, but then they would want to just avoid it and maybe talk it and leave it there. But then, what I was trying to say is, what was I trying to say? Dang. Yes, the double standard as human beings. But then, you know, that time I was saying it based on something. I feel like it was about glory.
It had to be.
It was about glory.
Yeah, I feel like the conversation was coming this way.
Yes, but that time, you know, I had it all planned out in my head after everything that has happened, and now I
What
don't.
were you talking about?
What were you talking about?
Yeah.
Yes, for me to come out with that double standard thing. Because I don't know.
It was a men and women type of
It
thing.
was. It was.
I think it was the same topic about like financial stuff and like women. You are agreeing. I feel like she was just
Reliability
there.
was Faraja. Yeah, and I feel like she answered it very well, so I didn't want to add on anything. It was about
Honestly,
glory.
I know it was about glory as well, but I don't remember what it was.
Anyway,
You're lucky.
she's like us.
I don't know. I
But
think
you
it's
agree
related
that
to
we have double standards, like we as
human beings, everyone, as
everyone, most people.
and somehow, somewhere in a different way, don't take it offensively, that kind of makes us hypocrites
Of course.
of the truth.
Yeah, and Reese, before you say like before you finish that statement, you say like there's things that we don't want to say them in their
What
reality.
yeah.
We're gonna sugarcoat them. We're gonna like because we don't wanna hear like so like right now we say like having double standards like we are at some point. Okay, now I'm sugarcoating it. Having double standards means we are hypocrites, like things like those like we're just gonna try to sugarcoat like but everyone has them, so like you know it's not hypocrite, it's not something.
Yeah.
Like same way.
Yeah, but I feel like that's also what makes us human. And the relationships that we form are also one of the reasons we have double standards. For example, there is some things that everyone else might do, and I'll judge. And then Drex will do it, and I'll be like, I understand why you know. I would even defend this person in that situation.
Hypocrite.
Which is, I know I'm a hypocrite, but I'm a hypocrite to my people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's sugarcoating it. I'm a hypocrite.
Yeah,
to my people.
sugarcoating my hypocrisy, making it beautiful.
You guys are safe.
In your opinion, what can lead a man to be unfaithful in a relationship?
Unfaithful.
What
What
can
can
lead
lead?
a man to be?
Just the man's behavior and his choices. A man makes that, for me, a man makes that choice. That I have somebody in my house, I am married, or I'm in a relationship, and he chooses to be unfaithful. It's not about what a woman does, because a woman can do something stupid, and still, you can talk it out, you can try to figure it out, or you can go to an agreement, okay, if this happens, but it's a choice. No matter, it's like, if somebody tells me, oh, you're a fucking hoe, sorry. If somebody tells me, you're a hoe, how I react to that, if I decide to beat them, it's a choice. If I decide to be like, I'm not a hoe, it's a choice I make of how to react. So no matter what the woman does, the man being unfaithful is his choice, and he is the one responsible for his actions. That's right.
You want me to go first? I also think the same way. Like, the way you react to things, although people want to say things like it's because they lack intimacy, or like my wife cheated, leave her. Why do you have to cheat back? Leave. Or they don't want to sleep with you, leave them. Go to a pastor who will be willing to be intimate with you. You have a choice not to be intimate, like to be a cheater. You have a choice to be like, you know what? Go. So that I agree with Saint the same way. Every decision you make, it is based on that. Someone can beat me, and I can look at them and be like, you're very stupid, and leave. Or find another way to deal with it without me beating them back. Someone can want to kill me without me killing them back. Just going to a police station and be like, someone wanted to kill me. So there is ways to solutions, but if you put emotions into it, then there are reasons for cheating. Because then people are thinking emotionally like, she cheated on me, I'll cheat back. Now that is finding reason to put someone in the same situation you are in. You want them to feel how you felt, so they cheat. But other than that, it is a choice.
Sorry, before Glory goes, do you think that is love?
That is that?
Do you think that is love? Like, he has cheated, so I'm going to cheat, but I'm still
It is
in
the
this relationship.
obsessional love that they were talking about. Because love is not always healing. Love can also be dangerous. So yes, it could be love in their own way. Not for me, but for them it is love. It's possible.
Can be for me.
Go ahead. You do apply as a lady, no?
Yeah.
Cheating. What reasons would make a man cheat?
Let me answer you from a man's perspective. There is something that we need to understand.
Because you don't.
No, I'm speaking from a man's point of view. Even if you disagree, it is true. Ladies, most of the time, as what he was saying before we were talking about right now, most of the time they wouldn't own their mistakes. Even if they have made their
It's not
mistakes.
just ladies.
Let me tell you
Generally,
something.
everyone.
It is.
And let him say what he wants to say.
It is. Most of the
As
time.
if cheating men own their mistakes. Proceed.
Let me tell you something. You see, what he is asking is what would lead a man to cheat? Your answers were like,
Choices.
it's a choice. That's a choice that man made for him to be unfaithful.
Yeah.
He chose to be
Yeah.
unfaithful.
Yeah.
But he's
You guys-
justifying it. That's why I
By
said
No, listen.
by justifying it by reasons
reasons,
based
oh,
on
she cheated
Listen.
on me.
That's what I'm saying. You guys just put it like it's a choice that this guy has had to make because he has just decided to do it based on whatever reasons he has.
Yeah.
This is what they have answered, and all of them have agreed on it. This is them not admitting to the fact that maybe they might be the cause to
We're
that.
not saying
They have put away that argument. It is actually a very intelligent way of them putting
when I
away
say
that
when
argument.
I say that a woman can cheat and you
woman has
think
done
you
it.
understand?
Listen, wait. When I was replying, remember when I was replying, I said no matter what the woman did. Remember what I was replying?
We said a woman can cheat. You have a
Maybe she
choice
has
not to
cheated.
cheat back.
Maybe she has been doing something, but that's
Which
what
part do you
I said.
disagree that
That's
you
what I
can't
said.
cheat?
I'm not saying women also do this. I don't say
We
everybody
say
does this.
a woman
I
can
didn't say
cheat.
I didn't say
You
don't
say
do
we
it.
are hiding ourselves.
And
What I didn't say you're hiding yourself. I'm
What
saying
did you
you're
say?
not owning your
We
mistakes.
only the fact that we cheat,
But we
but
also
you have a
say
choice
So
not to
you
cheat
see, they
back.
have an answer to everything. First of all, they've put words on my mouth. Something
Yeah, man,
of
repeat
things
what
that
you
I
repeat
said.
what you say.
What I said
Repeat
is,
what you say.
most of the times,
We just ignore the fact
women
that
would not want to own their mistakes, just like what they have done right now.
Did we not own the mistake when we cheat?
Let me tell you something.
Can
The only thing
you
I've
ask
heard,
me?
the only thing that I've heard is that they have tried to put away the fact that maybe the reason as to why that man made that choice in the first place is because this lady did something behind.
Yeah,
You
there
understand?
is a reason
And that's
behind
something
it.
they don't want to talk about.
No, there is a reason behind, but the man doing that is his choice.
And
There is always a reason behind.
okay, now coming back to my point, did you hear me saying that that man doing whatever what he said was not his choice? Did I say that?
But you are saying
Did
that
I
we,
say
listen,
it?
you are saying that we dismiss.
Did I say
You are
that?
saying that we dismiss.
Did I say that
No,
yes or
but
no?
you are
That's
saying
my
that we
point.
dismiss. Listen,
Let me tell you something.
you didn't understand.
The only thing I said is that most of the times, on the situation based on his question, and it's something that you guys did and have pointed it out, that women don't like to own their mistakes.
You know, even if
I'm not saying that
No,
I am for the man who
No.
has gone to cheat.
No,
I didn't
no,
say
let
that.
me try. I feel like I am not ever gonna get in your head. That's what I feel, and I'm not gonna try to do that here right now. That's what I feel, because we didn't say this woman didn't do something to make that man want to do that choice. You understand?
Exactly. I do
You know,
understand.
somebody can cheat on you, and you can have a choice to talk with them, and you can have a choice to say, let's break up. You know, that's a decision you can make. But then there's at some point you can also decide to be unfaithful. We're not saying that that woman didn't do something to make that man want to make that choice. But then you also, as much as you want to make that choice, you also have, that's why when we were talking, I gave an example of somebody calling me at home. I can decide to fight back, I can decide to like curse back, I can decide to walk away. I have an infinite number of choices I can make. But what did I make? I fought back. We are not dismissing that something happened. No. I didn't ever imply. I even said, no matter what the woman did, the choice that you made of you saying being unfaithful, it's not supposed to be like, I am doing this because, like, you're not supposed to justify that because of what the other person did and be like, okay, it's a good thing because you're justifying it based on the action. You could also justify you leaving her based on that same action. You could justify, like, I left her because of this, but what did you decide to do? You decided to cheat. You decided to cheat, be unfaithful. We're not saying, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I can ever get in your head. That's what I'm saying. So at this point, after this, I don't really think I have anything else to say, even if you argue back, because I don't think it's going to get back. I'm never
I'm
gonna.
going to put it simply like this. Most of the times I feel misunderstood. Based on the what we've just been talking about.
Or maybe you misunderstand the argument. Maybe, think of it this way. You either feel misunderstood or you misunderstand the other person.
Why do I feel misunderstood?
You can think of it in two
Why do I
ways.
feel
You choose to
misunderstood?
think of it in one way.
Can you let me
You
talk?
choose to think of it in one way. You either misunderstood or you either misunderstand the argument.
Why do I feel misunderstood? I didn't say whatever what you guys said is wrong. I didn't do that. First of all, let me rephrase what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that whatever what you guys say might be valid. Might be valid. Yes. I'm not saying if it's right or wrong. It might be valid. And when I made my statement, I didn't say that what I'm saying is exactly the correct way for things to be, right? The only thing that I am saying is the fact that you guys overlooked the reason as to what made that guy do it. And I put it out in a way that most women don't like owning their mistakes.
Did you guys understand what I just replied before he said this?
I didn't say you're wrong though, or right.
And I'm not saying I'm wrong or right.
I did understand you, but you're not understanding what I'm
Before
saying.
he's asking this question again, did you guys
I'm not asking any question.
Did you guys hear
Am I asking a question right now?
Because I feel like I am very misunderstood. I feel like did everybody here listen to what I said before? And this question is the same.
It's not a question. What question am I asking?
This argument is the same because what I said before is I don't ever think I'm going to get in your head. You are taking it as if we're misunderstanding you.
I didn't say you're misunderstanding me. I did say you're misunderstanding what I am saying right now.
Yeah,
because
you say that. But take it.
Do you know that most women wouldn't want to own their mistakes?
First of all,
That's something all of you are disagreeing with.
We agreed on that. We agreed on that. We didn't say. That's why I said it's not just women. It's not just men. It's not just men. It's not just women. Everybody in the world does that at some point in their life.
Exactly.
And you, that's why I said you are taking it in a way that you're not trying to understand. But are you not thinking maybe you are the one who are not trying to understand?
Can I say something? Can you ask that question but put women and then let us answer? And then you will understand what
instead
you
of
want to
men,
say.
say
Ask
women.
the same question.
Instead of men, say why do women? Okay, we can improve the question. So why do women choose to be unfaithful in a relationship?
Choices.
Same.
Yes, I agree. It was not about
Even if it was
gender.
appeal.
Even a woman can choose to cheat, which is stupid. Why are you cheating?
You could
And
talk
the
it
woman
out
will
with
give
your
you the same
partner.
stupid reason that I'm cheating because my husband cheated on me.
Oh, I saw this and that. Same thing.
You had the choice to leave.
It doesn't have to be a
You
man.
chose to cheat back. I cheated on my boyfriend because he does not give me time. It was a choice.
Oh, he doesn't
Everything
have
else
money.
is
That's
just a
how
justification
he's going to
for
get
yourself.
money. It's the same thing. You made
That's
a
why we
choice.
say it's not about owning, even as a woman. The moment you say, I cheated because you made a mistake, there is no because. You cheated because you wanted to. Unless
It's
you
a
are
choice
raised,
you make. It's a
which
choice
you
you
won't
make.
call it cheating anymore. But the moment you slept with another person, even if you were drunk, it was a choice. Because when you drink with a man who's not your partner,
There's those women that they can cheat if it's men don't have money.
a choice.
Yeah, choice I
A
made, but
stupid
my man,
choice.
my man,
Stupid choice
chose-
justified by
I
stupidity.
choose to cheat.
Leave him and go to a rich man.
You can talk
Must
about
you
and be
go
like,
under and
this
go
can
under
end.
one? You want everything at the same time. You want rich and poor. Pick one. You don't want poor.
Which
go to
one?
the
Which
rich
one?
and
Which
stick with
one?
them.
Which one?
There is nothing like because my man is poor. Leave him. Who is forcing you to stay in that relationship? Then stay single, bro.
It's a choice.
The whole mindset of cheating is stupidity.
It's a
As
choice.
a woman, as a man, it has no gender. Those stupid thoughts, oh, my boyfriend was poor, so I cheated, is nonsense. Because you had the choice to leave. But you are like, no, I
I'm
want
gonna
to leave.
stay here,
I
I'm
want the
gonna do
poor guy
this.
to give me emotions,
Yeah.
and I want the
This
rich
guy
guy
to
to
give
give
me
me
the
money.
thing.
Nonsense.
We don't have advertisements in this area.
I feel like I've spoken as much as I should speak in my lifetime today. I need a vacation.
So guys, we are having emotions right now. We're having these emotions right now. This episode was
Sweaty. It was sweaty.
Wet, hot,
36 degrees with an
Farad,
argument.
what do you mean it was wet?
like hot people sweat or something like
Yeah,
that.
I'm literally
You know,
sweating
like,
right now.
When something
I'm
says
shocked
sweat,
that the rest of you are not sweating.
So now also choice of words now. So
I'm sweating. It means my skin is kind of wet.
wet,
Why does she have to say wet now?
We
The
are
episode was
sweating, we are
wet.
wet. When it's
Wet
hot, people
surface.
sweat. Nah? Then they
Do
get
people
wet.
not sweat? No.
So all of them are wet.
They could be.
That's what she
I don't
said.
people sweat.
Oh, you are?
What?
You are body shaming me on
I'm a panic.
Like, how people should die.
I said I'm sweaty and then aren't you guys sweating? And she said no, you are fat.
Eh?
You see, this is the reason I want to do like construction because she made it like So, as Felicia said, don't listen to people, but how will I not listen to my closest friends telling me that I'm fat, guys? Help me. Save me, money for my
She's not,
construction.
that's the question. Is she
What's
not?
Are you fat?
Yeah, bro.
Are you fat?
Fear me. Fear me.
No, it's not about fear, man. You are not fat. There is no guy they are fat than you.
Yeah.
But I'm fat.
You know what
There
they
is
say?
people who are fat than me, but I'm still
You
fat.
say there are people who are fat than you. Not to say like, you are
There are
not
people who are
fat.
fat.
You
No,
are not fat.
you are fat, but
Fat
there's people who are
than you. No, she is fat. There are people who are fatter.
Yeah, I
can you round up the episode? What have we been talking about so far?
We talked about cheating. We talked about
glory and the type of men that you like.
No, actually, I love it. We got into Glory's head today.
we
A
talked
little.
about glory.
Yeah.
We made glory talk
Yeah,
about
we made-
love.
Guys, this girl, she doesn't talk.
It was unexpected.
Glory.
Ask me a question.
Yes.
After she thought about it, she was like, say what you want to say. I don't
I
remember.
don't remember.
Yeah, I have a question for you.
Me? Yeah.
Let's go.
What do you think of ladies who pretend so much? You know, they are me, I can know it, but they say, you know, I'm just thinking about
I really want to hear her.
you know, like most of the things that ladies brings up, but me, I can know that they want to be so guy. Me, I like, let's say, a light skin guy, me, whatever, but at the end of it, she got married to a guy who is totally different, and because of the man, you know, like you are seeing it like this is
Maybe she was young.
Maybe she was young.
Repeat the question. I didn't think about it. You said girls were pretending.
girls who pretend.
Why are you saying pretend? What
To have
if it's true
standards.
instead of
No,
standards?
yes, they have standard, but when it comes to money, like magically,
Why did you assume that
all
short man
the
has
things
money?
that, you know, because of money, all the things that disappear. She can get married to a 70 years old guy, you know, a sugar daddy, something like that. So what do you think about that?
What do I think? The girls who do that. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But she says she has a type, right? But at the end of the day, she gets married to an old guy, short,
Any,
not,
because there is
nothing her
money.
type.
Yeah.
Just because of money.
Is the reason has to be money or can it be? It has to be with. Okay.
So you're saying at those times she was pretending. Like she said, oh, I like
Not at those times.
it.
Like she
What
was
if she said on the
doing
list, I like
until,
a tall
you know,
guy, maybe
until-
said, they say tall, that skin guy, well built. Maybe she said with money.
Yeah,
But you-
but they went for a person with money, but does not have every
Oh,
other thing that they
sure.
want.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think so maybe her key character was money. No, listen to me. Maybe her key character was money, then first name, money, tall, dark, maybe a little bit
Or
like,
maybe it was not
maybe
meant
it was like
at
this,
all.
if you have money and you're tall, and you're a little bit dark or white, and you know,
If you have
and-
money and you're
Okay,
short,
but if you have money,
and
everything
you're
else
short,
is not there.
okay,
Ah.
maybe that, you say, maybe that
if you don't have money, you don't have everything.
Upside
you
down
don't have money, you
pyramid,
don't have
At least
and a little bit of money.
that's a money, no?
I've never understand this question until the way she explained it. Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, so you were rounding up the episode.
Yeah,
You talked
so
about-
as you can see, we talked about why people can change their standards. It's because the standards are leveled based on quantity and percentage. We talked about the first thing we talked about. Oh, we talked about previous things that we never
Previously,
finished
never
talking
finished.
about.
And now we have some unfinished.
And we added some more unfinished things into this episode because that's just the way we are. We don't know how to finish a conversation.
No, we know how to finish things, guys. It's just
Conversation.
conversations.
Conversation. We
Yes.
don't know how to finish those.
Mhm.
So hopefully next time we'll get to finish them. If we don't, well, we'll just be those type of people that remove episodes that are incomplete.
So even if you don't, there's
unhinged.
nothing.
But we have fun.
Look, remember.
But we have fun. Oh, and before anything else, we're with Glory, Saints, and Drex. So sorry for not giving the intros. I don't even know how we started an episode without an introduction.
Imagine, and before, this is the
We
second
talked
time
about
we're
it as
doing
well.
this.
You can introduce us like professionally. We're the team, no?
Oh, they are also part
They're part of the university blog team.
Yeah, so we
and
decided to just
production
make
team
them
today.
guests.
Yeah, so today they are in front of the cameras. Since
We are
most of
part-
the time, they're just there.
We're the part
During the
that
episodes.
who gets unseen, the part that doesn't get acknowledged. Because you never see our work.
Their work is the noise that you hear when you are having debates.
I feel like they're calling out to the producer to put out credits.
Yeah,
Glory.
like our work is never seen, but you can acknowledge
That's
it.
a good. Because when somebody's taking a movie, everybody's like, yeah, that's fine. They don't care about anybody else taking the work. So we are that part.
Which work?
We are that part. No, we are that part who get ignored, and yeah. So today we appeared on camera so that you guys can give us a thumbs up for the hard work that we usually do.
Yeah, so ta-ta.
And they can let us know what they think about each and every conversation we had in the comment section.
Yeah.
We are now available at all social media platforms. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah. You can also listen to
Yeah.
You can also listen to us on Apple Podcasts, and you can actually see this video on our major platform, that is YouTube. That's where we add. I'm forgetting.
No. Spotify, of course.
Spotify as well. Yeah. So we're out there, we're everywhere. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the love. Tell us what you think about this episode. It was a lot. I know, got intense. We know. But then that's it. That's us. We just do it raw, no filtering, nothing. So see you in the next episode.
Ciao.
Ciao.